have to say anything. Okay, I got a hole in the pants. Big deal.
Mm.
Buy me another
Most,
pair.
most people that have attacked me on my lives or in my pictures
Mm.
come from my African American sisters. And it's
Mm.
deploring and it's very, very sad. It's very disheartening because we should always want to uplift each other. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
care what race you're in, you should always be kind with your words. We're living in a generation where people have so many types of mental issues going on. People are suicidal, and your words could set someone over to kill themselves. And people should be more, have more empathy, have more compassion towards people instead of saying something negative. Reach for a positive instead of
Yeah.
reaching for a negative. I don't care what you're going through in life. I don't care how bad your life is. It doesn't mean you have to reflect negativity on someone else because you made a bad decision about something. Because most of the time, the bad things that transpire against us are decisions that we made. We
Mm-hmm.
decided to be with that man. We decided to be with that woman. We decided to take this job. We decided to put up with these type of friends. It's decisions that we make. So we can't make our problem somebody else's problem.
Right.
Right, right. And I just feel like, I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to criticize. So people, I mean, you can feel the way you want to feel about it, but you don't have to say it to me if you don't think it's going to be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't
So
have to
just
give me
don't think
your opinion because your opinion is not going to pay my bills, first and
feel
foremost.
right,
Exactly.
It's not
right,
going to be
right,
there if I'm in the hospital holding my hand.
right.
It's not going to be there when I'm sick and got and got a round of tissues around me. It's not going to feed me some soup when I need it. It's not going to do anything. So I've just learned not to care, you know.
Right, right,
And I
right.
just being the age that I am now too,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
there's very little that you can say that I don't already know.
Right, right.
And if
Especially
you see
about
something that
myself.
you don't
Right.
like, all you have to do is
Just
scroll.
keep going.
Yeah,
Swipe
that
up.
part.
All you
Yeah.
have to do. I see tons of stuff on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere that I don't agree with, that I don't
Right.
like. I don't make a comment or a
Comment
post about
about it.
what they're
Right. I
doing.
don't take
That's
the
their
time
life.
to.
Let them
Mm-hmm.
live how they want to live. That you, what they're doing ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
I remember one time this was when I was doing my own live, and like I said, like she told you, I write poetry, and I was on there doing my poems or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
because somebody didn't want to hear it, they reported me and got me banned.
That's another thing that I don't understand about this. That number one, someone can ban you and they don't even follow up on it. Now, I've been very lucky. I've been banned and I didn't know why, but I went right over. And I guess you can submit an appeal, and they brought me right back. But I know
Mm-hmm.
that there's people that's been banned off. I don't have a live platform or anything like that, so there's been a lot of people I know that and they have to be off for a month or whatever. And I don't get it.
Yeah,
I just don't understand it.
and
Leave if it
the
offends your soul that badly. Leave.
the the bad
Exactly.
part of the bad part about it was my poems are not vulgar. You know, my poems are very sensual, and some of them are very
Mm-hmm.
conscious.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives a lot of history and a lot of melanated pride.
Yeah.
Right, right, right.
You
So
know,
now,
and I
are
guess
you able to find out like who did
no,
that against you?
They
no.
And
won't tell me.
that's the crazy thing. So like right now, if somebody doesn't like something any of us are saying, they can just go boot, and that's so unfair to me. Like
It's very unfair.
how do you get to just do that and then TikTok then they just be like, well,
As a matter of fact, Creole, it was your favorite poem that I got banned about.
Um,
Your favorite poem, and they banned me for it. And it was nothing.
just
It
like
was nothing
my
vulgar.
daughter's a book writer. So
uh
she likes to
huh,
read her books, and she likes to. She calls it a reading sip. She's always getting bananas because of her books.
really?
Well,
Yeah, they're very
Yeah,
sensual. They're very erotic, but she's not using terminology that is offensive
Right.
or too explicit.
yeah, that's why I don't do any of my poetry because I have to think
yeah,
about. I got to change it to fit you know,
Right.
their rules and
You're
regulations,
welcome,
but it's just,
Felton. Anytime.
Hey, felt on
Now,
Tony.
would would y'all allow me to
So,
read it to
Tony.
y'all so y'all can tell me?
well, we
Sure.
don't want you to get in trouble.
Banana, as
No,
long as you're not gonna get.
it's nothing vulgar.
No, 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 no. But if
It's
someone
up
did
to
it to you
you.
before, that's my concern.
But
Yeah,
I
I
don't think
would
so.
love to hear it.
Caitlin.
I don't think nobody in here would do it.
I
Hi,
know
Okay.
I
Gwen.
wouldn't do it. We ain't got but 30 people in here, so.
Okay, it
Hey,
goes.
Gwen is here, y'all.
Hey,
It
Gwen.
goes.
Hey,
Let me
Gwen.
let me touch your mental with my words, while I touch you physically with my sword. Tonight there'll be no closed doors. This is a visual event for all to explore. You're my peaches to my herb, my earth, my wind to my fire, my Tina Marie to my Rick James, 'cause you got that fire and desire. Like Donny Hathaway, I'm singing a song for you. You're my Mary Jane girl, I want to love you all night long. The rose to my Royce, your spirit talks to me. Your love is Roberta Flack, 'cause it's killing me softly. Touch me in the morning, my Diana Ross, but don't ever walk away. 'Cause last night you was into me as I gave you my 12 play. You're my Mrs. Jones, 'cause we got a thing going on. Now ain't that right? It's a perfect combination, 'cause if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. So tonight I celebrate my love for you. This love has no pause. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Come on, sign still delivered. I'm yours. Hey. Very good, Black.
So
Very
that you
good.
got, they blocked you?
For that, wow. Banana, you gotta say bananas.
Okay, bananas. Why can't you say the other word? See, this is what kills me. Why can't they say what was done?
Right, stuff like that. You gotta use other words. And they still mean the same thing.
You got to use in a room with no name.
You heard that, Tanya?
Hmm?
You
You
got to
ever
use
you
in a room with no name.
Perry Brown, how are you?
Where you at?
I don't know.
Okay, if he ain't doing anything, it's okay. If he start acting a fool, let me know and I get him out.
You let users stay in your room?
Who? User?
Users with no names, no name, no pictures.
Everybody don't have their name. They say user.
Some of them, at times, they may be trolls, though.
But if they say something, ain't none of my moderators on tonight.
Well, Joy is down there. She would help you out. That's why she's letting you know.
Okay, like I said, if she sees something, let me know. I don't even see that person.
Yeah, they in there because I could see them.
I don't see user.
It's your room.
But anyway, no. This is a different world, but I'm not gonna lie. I have found such joy on here. Um, I lost the bet, and that's how I'm on TikTok.
250.
Um, and
I'm a mod. You got a mod down there,
Yeah, I'm
Tanya.
gonna make him a real one because he think he won for real.
Okay.
Joy is a good one to make though, because she be owning.
Joy don't play. Joy does not play.
Yeah, but we're not following.
She's
I don't know her, so
You can know her. She's cool,
She's
very cool. But
real.
anyway,
She's very, very good.
I lost the bet, and so I had to make 10 videos. Well, I knew nothing about, and I was like, "That's a child's playground." I don't wanna, I'm thinking it's a place full of teenagers, like what used to be the teenage playground back in the day. Anyway,
MySpace.
no, yeah, MySpace. That's what I thought it was
yeah,
like, right?
MySpace. But thank you,
So
Joy.
he taught me how to do the he taught me
Black
how to
Planet.
do it, huh?
Black Planet.
No, Black Planet was fun. I liked Black Planet.
But it was one of
Black
them.
Planet it was
MySpace was
MySpace.
good. Yeah. So that's how I thought TikTok was. And so when
Oh,
I
okay.
did the first little 10, he told me I had to do them 3 ways. I had to do a duet, had to do 3 duets. I had to do a poem, one of my poems. I had to do um, a stitch, and then I had to do two of my own, right? Whatever I wanted to do. At that point, I started doing it. Then I started listening and seeing all the, I guess that's called the FYPs that come up on your page.
You're welcome. Thank God.
Uh-huh.
And he said, thanks for the pay raise.
You're a mess.
Excuse me. And then afterwards, I got so addicted because, like I said, for me, human connectivity is really important. And I was out here by myself. I was taking care of my sister and dealing with that mentally. And it became my own little special world that I can just scroll through. And I saw everyone of every age and just a lot of us celebrating and having a good time and the dance ones. And look, he getting in it for real.
He done took his little job serious. I'm sorry,
He done
not
took
little
his
job.
job
He done took
seriously.
his job seriously.
He got the little
Enjoy,
stickers
subscribe.
on there. Thank you, Joy. I think I know you now, baby. You just got you a new moderator.
Yeah,
Shoot.
I'm telling you, Joy is no
She's
and
good.
she's
She's a
beautiful.
greeter.
She's a
She
real nice person. She says hi to everybody. Like she know how to do it. Now we can
she's
get to
not
know each other.
judgmental. She's not quick on the draw. You know.
She not, yeah, she's really, really good, Tanya. She good people.
Congratulations, Phelan, for your new position.
Who's coming in?
Phelan,
Okay.
is it Philando? Philando, I took
Belinda
that
coming
back.
in?
I didn't mean little job. I meant job. Job. I took the little off. I'm sorry.
But I just found that I've met people that I will never have the Oh,
Oh,
you
you
got
got the
nine
nine
now.
boxes? Do
I
that
got nine
again.
boxes.
You
You
just
got
He
had
just
nine
it.
took it
boxes
down.
now. You had 9 boxes.
Oh wow. Who wanna come up here if I can get nine more? Three
It's
more.
me,
Hey,
Joy.
Joy.
Hey,
Hey,
I
Hey,
just
Joy.
wanted to
Joy.
meet you to where you can get to
Hi.
know me. So I subscribed because I like your platform and I like your personality.
Thank you.
What's up,
So
Joy?
I'm not going to stay
Okay,
up here. I'm going to go back down there. Yes, you do have
yes,
9 boxes.
bring them to I got nine boxes.
All right. So you can drop me back down. I just wanted you to see who I
Yeah, because I
am
need you to
and
be on
where
your
you can.
job, honey.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, I make sure the numbers are right too. So
Yeah, she
there's a
What you
do.
mean the numbers
I'm
are
yes.
right?
telling you.
What you mean?
Joy,
I'm a
Joy should
tapper.
do a
Okay, okay,
class.
okay.
She should do a class on how to be a moderator. Like she is the. I'm telling
I
you.
don't even know how to mod, but I make sure the numbers are right and that the
Yep.
job gets done. No.
Yes, she does.
So you can drop me back down and let me go do my numbers. No.
Okay.
Y'all
Thank you,
have
Joy.
fun.
Good.
Thank you,
Peace.
Bye.
Joy.
So how's everybody?
We
Everybody's
good.
good.
Okay, we got
Good
some.
deal.
Hey,
Yay!
we got a party now.
Ooh,
we
I
just
done got drunk off of my hibiscus and elderberry.
Okay, we got Philando and I'm sorry, what's your name, sir?
You can just call me
Mont.
Mont.
Mont. Okay.
Hi,
Now we
Mont.
missing
How
the
are you?
Detroit. We missing Detroit, but it will be out for. Ooh, he'll be outnumbered.
Yeah, yeah.
We keep him where
It'd be
he at.
nice to be outnumbered by some beautiful black men, though. That would be a good
Handsome
thing.
black man, handsome.
Oh, okay.
What's up,
She
man?
already know. She already
I can't say beautiful.
no,
It's
Yeah,
blueberry something. I don't know.
no.
you know how men
Why?
are.
No, 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 no. I need to know why because I know that I think beautiful is beautiful. Whatever. If you have a beautiful spirit, if you have a beautiful penis, if you have a beautiful, I mean,
We should
Beauty
play
can
the.
mean a lot
We
of.
should play it again. The
I'm
21
Yeah,
I'm
come on,
I'm
let's
gonna
again.
do
need
21.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need my son to
Nope.
leave the room
Nope.
real quick.
Nope.
look,
Nope.
Fernando
Get
said
somebody else to do it.
dropping.
what
All
you
right,
Get
y'all.
somebody
All
else to
right,
do it.
Philando. Why you
Bye.
doing this?
But
Okay.
Black we gonna land on his number. He don't want to answer no question. You don't want to answer no question. I'm gonna tell you how pretty that
No,
thing
you're
is.
welcome.
So, Mr.
Hey,
Mott, welcome to the panel. Like I got some clout here. So tell us a little bit of something about yourself.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Yes, I
Yes.
am, sir.
Sorry, my son was talking to me at the same time. I wasn't.
Is
I
it
didn't hear you.
bedtime for your son? What time zone are you in?
Well, one, he's 32, and I'm in Central Standard Time.
Oh, you're in Central Standard Time. Okay,
Wait a
so
minute.
Yeah,
it's
How old are you,
9:30.
Mott?
51.
okay.
Okay,
Oh, we got
Lucille.
my son is 30, about to be 32, and I'm 49. So yeah, we had kids around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was
So
fast and
tell
mannish.
us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Well, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Um, I'm a pastor, so I hope that doesn't cause anybody to treat me different. Um,
I gotta cover up my cleavage.
Yeah, let me cover my take
I
the
don't have
lipstick
virgin
off.
eyes, but I
Clearly,
don't
because
know.
you came up in this box and you've been down there for a minute, so you know what's going on. Yeah. So we know you
Well,
ain't
I
have
already
virgin
I
eye.
already know black, and I know Creole, so
Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, that's
yeah.
what's up.
Let's
This
see.
is my
I
daughter. My
I
daughter.
am a widower since June of last year.
Ooh,
Uh,
sorry for your loss.
Hey,
and I have two
Willie,
stepsons, two grown
Willie, you
stepsons.
got to mute,
Put
please.
your phone on mute. Thank you.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry, Mike. What were you saying?
Uh, I was just
Um,
saying, I'm a widower since June of last year. I have two adult stepsons, and I guess that's really about it about me. I'm currently working on my master's to become a licensed therapist.
okay.
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 Oh, that's nice.
So,
That's nice.
hey, Mark,
My condolences to you.
Mark,
Thank
yeah.
you. Yeah.
you, you know you filling out an application, right?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not Philander.
No, he's
I just
not,
want. Hey,
Pop.
I'm just putting you on game, bro.
Okay.
I just
We
want
No, he's
don't do
not.
you
pastors.
put you
But
list.
so,
Pastors.
Hey, don't pay attention to all that. No, hey, I'm putting. Hey, you filling out an application.
for what?
Oh.
For what? For what?
You gonna find out for what? You stay around here long enough.
Hi, Willie. How are you?
So, being a pastor, and that's a good question. Now, this is just a question I'm curious. Being a pastor and being what a lot of people feel isolated in a certain space. So, when you
Hmm.
enter in a space such as this, I mean, you have people that are spiritual, you have people that are
Hmm.
connected in other ways to their creator. And then you
Hmm.
have people that, you know, they're expressing their sensual side and the adult conversation is going on. How do you
Right.
feel as though you
Who
fit?
is making all this noise? Is that
I'm
you,
sorry. What
Black?
now?
It must be pitch black now.
Yeah. Black, you might have to
Pitch
I
black.
mute.
was just
Who's frying? It sounds
no,
like
I was
somebody's
just
frying some fish or chicken.
Or
I was
something.
just closing up. I was just closing up my chip bag. That's all I did.
I don't know who's running water.
Somebody
Girl, I ain't
running
did nothing
water.
It does
wrong.
sound like that, doesn't it?
It
Yeah,
does sound
somebody
like that.
running
Yeah,
water, frying chicken
let
or
me need.
something.
My-
Right.
I thought it was
That's my
crickets.
niece.
In there.
That, that's my niece. She's washing dishes.
Thank you. Thanks for the
Thank
gift.
Uh,
you. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
the gift.
Joy.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Whoever
Oh,
did that.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Good looking
Thank
out.
you,
So what?
Joy.
Let's
So
wait a
what
minute
were
before
you
we.
asking me? I'm
One
sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
second. One second. Let's speak to Mr. Willie first because he just came into the room. Let's make him feel welcome.
Hi, Mr.
Thank you.
Willie.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hi,
Willie.
Willie.
How
Hi,
y'all
Willie.
doing? How's
Oh,
everybody
How are
doing?
you?
good.
Good.
What's
Doing
up?
good.
We're
How you?
chilling. I'm at a resort right now, chilling.
Okay, now put your
Oh,
phone.
okay. Cool.
If you
I like
chilling,
that.
just chill 1 second. We're gonna ask you another question. Put the thing back on mute so we can hear him. Please. Thanks. Go ahead. Now answer your question.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Um. Oh, I don't know. What was the
Tawanda, what was the
question?
question, Tawanda?
shoot, I don't forgot. She done told me to be quiet and I was in my
The
mojo at
question
this
was.
point to
The
greet
question
somebody. We
was.
could have greeted him later. We were gonna get
The
to him.
the question was being a The question was being a pastor. How do you handle coming into these different
Different
platforms and
rooms.
having to
Thank
deal
you.
with the
So how do you
Fine.
how do you make it
That's
so that
black.
not only
That's
are
black.
you comfortable, but others feel comfortable? A lot of because almost the announcement of being a pastor can
Mhm.
just silence a room sometimes. So how do
I'll,
you do that?
I'll be honest. Sometimes I don't even mention that fact. I try, and I try not to, only because while it may sometimes make people feel a certain way, uh, sometimes I feel as if I'm treated differently as
Mm-hmm.
well
Hmm.
once people find that out. And I come from a background of we're just like anyone else, and there's no need to treat me differently. There's no need for me to treat you any other kind of way except as a human, regardless of your
Hmm.
background, regardless of your of whatever beliefs that you hold or beliefs that you do not hold.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
and so I just want to make people feel comfortable, uh, to feel like they can continue to be themselves around
Hmm.
me, because I feel like if we're not our authentic selves, then we really not going to get to know each other. So
Got you.
Right.
I was
Right.
just curious because that's always something, and it's not that I feel as though I owe you a higher.
Willie, you want to go back
Willie.
to the comment section?
Yeah, Willie need to go.
You want to go back to the comment section?
Yeah, Willie need to go. I think he got a
all right,
lot
what
going
now?
on.
I'm sorry.
No, it's always it's not that I place you on a higher level of respect. That's not my thing. But
Right.
it's like it's really funny because I thought of a situation that sometimes I had an aunt that was extremely religious, right? So when
Hmm.
we came
Hmm.
in her home, we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that, we couldn't do nothing, we couldn't do right. And so it
Right.
was one time she came into my home, and I was a grown woman. I was, I think, 40 at the time, so this is like 20 years ago, right?
Mm.
And she came into my home. She said, "I'm gonna need you to cut off the room." I said, "No, you're gonna need to respect my home because this is my home, and you need to respect me now. And this is the music that I'm playing. If it offends you, you can leave." And I
Right.
think it was because I had just gotten so tired of her feeling like everybody needed to change because of
For
her
her.
appearance or her interest into it. So when
Hmm.
you came in and you said, "I am a pastor," I wasn't sure if that announcement was for us to tone down or
Yeah.
for you just to share that that was your faith and that was your belief and that was your gift that you give. I was just more curious as to the purpose or the intent behind it.
Oh yeah, and really, it wasn't even either one of those things. I shared it because I look at I look at my calling as, because I've been pastoring since 2001.
Hmm.
Uh, it's a part of who I am.
Hmm.
It's a part of who I am as a person, and I don't like to uh, compartmentalize my faith.
Right.
Uh, to
Hmm.
put it in a to the only time I do is if I'm trying to make someone feel comfortable, or if I
Right.
don't want to feel uncomfortable. But
Right.
I feel free enough in this space to be
Okay.
able to say it without me feeling uncomfortable. And I
Right.
hope that given time, I can make anyone else who may feel uncomfortable to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
If that
No,
makes sense.
this group here, we don't feel uncomfortable.
Comfortable at
It's just
all. Thank you
mine
for
was a
sharing that.
curiosity.
No,
Yeah.
he's a very, very,
Got
very down to earth person. He
Yeah.
will have fun with you. He will vibe with you, whatever type of music you're playing.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
judgmental at all. I do not trust pastors at all because
Hmm.
of
Wow.
things that I have gone through with them, but you
Hmm.
can
Hmm.
trust him.
Mm.
I have a question.
Amen.
Oh, okay.
Hi. This is my first time coming in contact with you. And
Right.
I understand you just mentioned that you lost your wife last year. And
Mhm.
and you don't have to answer this question.
Okay.
I know it hasn't been a year yet since your
Right.
wife has passed on. Have you thought
Right.
about dating, re-entering
I
the
have.
dating pool? You have?
Hmm.
I have.
Have you, since you mentioned that you have her children, have you talked to
Mhm.
them about dating again and how they
Mhm.
feel about you dating again?
Hmm.
One is on the one that was just in here a little while ago. He's fine with it. He has basically told me that he feels like whatever is going to help me, whatever is going to make me happy, he's on board
Hmm.
with it.
Hmm.
Now, my other son, the one who does not live here at the moment, that's another story. With him, it's probably going to take some time for him to kind of be on board with that. But
Okay.
but at the same time, it's not like I'm actively pursuing something right now.
Hmm.
Uh, it's more so of uh, just letting them know, look, I'm not going to be. I don't plan to be single for the rest of my life, but
Right.
you never know.
The reason why I say this because my uncle and my aunt, they was married for almost 60 years. She passed away from COVID in
Sorry.
September 2021.
Yeah.
And in January, he started dating. He's a pastor as well. She was the first lady, he was a pastor.
Hmm.
He started dating the evangelist of the church.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
they got married, and he brought her. Now, I'm related to him through my aunt, the one that passed. And
Hmm.
we had a program for my uncle, the last uncle we had in July, and he brought her to our family thing and introduced her as his fiance.
Hmm.
And he couldn't understand how we was all looking at him like he was crazy because his children had a problem with it.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we
First,
couldn't. And I had a problem with it too because I knew the lady. And I felt
first of
like
Okay.
all, that
they was
was
doing this before my auntie died. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Oh,
what I was
okay.
about.
Yeah.
And I
That's
felt
what I was
like
about to say.
she had the audacity to come to
Hmm.
our family event on my aunt's side. I could see on his side of the family, but on our
Yeah.
aunt's side of the family, and we supposed to be receiving of that. So
Hmm.
we had an issue. We haven't spoke. We was all pissed off, but
Yeah.
because he was the uncle, we couldn't really say anything, and he was bringing. It was like we wouldn't make it a church event, but he made it more churchified. He was talking about he a past. We didn't want to hear all that. We was wanting to have a good time, and it's
Right.
already like I wanted her to leave. And of course, yeah. But anyway,
But
I
we
just
have
See,
to
wanted to
that's
let
what I
those
was.
portions of our life we got
That's
to segregate those, because if you sit up there and you think about everything bad that happened and then you meet someone else and you associate that person who's done absolutely nothing to you to that other negative reaction, then you're going to be living in a black dark tunnel 100% of your day. So sometimes you got to let those things go. My question to him was really more out of curiosity, and I really just wanted to know. It didn't have a negative effect to him being a pastor or anything
Hmm.
like that. It was me kind of letting him know, guess what? I'm still going to be Tawanda. I'm still going to have
Hmm.
curiosity about you, and it might not be a sanctified curiosity. So
Yeah. and, and the
Amen.
yeah,
thing is,
have
sorry,
your
guys.
face.
the
Have
way
your face.
this is how I look at it. One, I am a grown man.
I
Right.
respect it.
Right. Yes.
Two, I was
Cause
a
you
man
can't
before I
come
was
up
a
in this
pastor.
with that salt
Right.
pepper beard. Think you gonna be like
Ignored.
And
you ready with that bald shiny head with that nice trimmed
No, the
shave.
reason why I say that, and I'm gonna let you know, this is my honest to God truth. There's a sister in the room, right, that is this beautiful, glorious. Her spirit is so pure. She does these t-shirts called I Pray, and she has a site actually that says iprayshop.com. And
okay,
she's just this gentle soul. And so I was just curious as to far as, she's a warrior in her own right. I don't
Nashville
know.
is
Application,
not too
brother.
far. Nashville
Application.
is not far from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So
And
and it's not
things
me.
happen.
It's
I
not
don't know.
me. It's not me. It's somebody in the
what the
far
what
left corner.
what
So,
is this?
so,
Cause
so, so they talk about me,
what
and
what is
let's be clear. I know how to speak for myself.
She's in her room.
That be number one. That be number one. That be number one. Number
I'm
one.
only teasing you though, Mr. Mont. I
But
want to welcome you to the room.
I do have a work. I do have a T-shirt. I do own a T-shirt line called I Pray. So
I
that
like
that
that.
that is true. It's iprayshop.com. But if you click on my page, Mr. Mott, and it's in my link. And you'll see that you'll see pictures of the t-shirt.
Just go get the t-shirt and show it real quick. 2 seconds.
Get the red and black one, the one you ain't sent
Or the
me yet.
green. Get the green and black one.
It's not green. It's green and wait a minute, because I was
It's
actually
green and
I
white.
was doing an event tomorrow. Oh, they can't. They had to cancel it because of the rain. You know that they canceled it for tomorrow. Thank God. All right, here goes one. Let me show you that. Wow, let me show you this one.
Where you talking to, honey?
I'll show you the black and white one.
Oh, this month.
Anyway, so Creole, do you see? And this is how
Oh, I
I
like
am.
that.
I'm just asking everybody this question.
You
Actually,
can
do
wear
you
it,
see
right?
people?
You should wear it. You should wear it for y'all next Sunday service. You should get one and wear it for your next Sunday service.
You see that? You see that, Mr.
I'll
Moss?
tell you, I wear t-shirts from the pulpit a
Love
lot.
you too, baby. Love you too, honey.
So that's one that I definitely would get. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Martin. They're only $10.
$10.
They're only
That's it.
$10.
Yes,
That's all, and they are
I might
good
get more than one.
quality.
Then.
You need to
Thank
get
you.
your
They're
whole
very good
congregation.
quality.
Get the whole congregation and
They're
buy.
really well. Let him get his first, and then you'll see the quality
No, they're
of
gonna
it.
do what he say do. He gonna
Yeah.
have a t-shirt day, and
Not
everybody wear the Al
necessarily.
Frank shirt.
You got you listen. You got you some good saleswomen.
Yes,
Oh
I
yeah.
appreciate you guys. I really do.
On the money.
But yes,
That's a
Mr.
good
Can you
one.
give
Martin,
me the
The
name
whole
again?
did you write
They
my
marketing like
website down?
I
Can you
pray
give
shop.
it to me
that.
again?
I
I'm
pray
trying.
shop.com.
iprayshop.com.
And then
And
you can go to
then
my website and get that beard butter.
and Mr. Mott, follow me on.
Get
Just
that
click
beard
and
butter
follow me.
for that little
Okay.
that goatee
I
you got
Okay.
already
right
followed
there.
you.
All
Okay.
right.
What's your website? I'm
You
writing
go to
all this down.
my website is long. Go to my bio and click the link.
I'm
That's
on
the
my
quickest.
way.
All right, baby.
What you
Get
eating
the
on,
beard
Mr.
butter
Fall?
and you a
I
t-shirt
believe in
baby.
supporting black
Willie.
business.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Willie, what's going on with you, Willie?
So what was the question for me?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
wait a
I
minute,
was
baby.
asking Creole
Wait.
because, like I said, I told you from the very beginning, you have an essence of sensuality. It's like I feel like if you were to get up and walk, it would be a Jessica Rabbit
Can
type move.
everybody mute? I'm not trying to be funny, but when somebody's talking, it's just so distracting.
Put your phone on mute, Philando, and
Jesus. All right, go ahead.
Um, no, anyway, when I see Creole, I see in my mind I have this mental image of has everybody seen Jessica Rabbit? You know, and that
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
walk
I
that
loved her when I
She
was a
has
kid.
that, yeah.
you know that right, and so that's what
She
I
commanded the
see.
room.
Yeah,
Whatever she
in
went, she
Creole. Do
commanded.
you recognize that same sense in people, like the difference between open sexuality and sensuality, right? There's a huge difference between the two. Do you recognize that in others when you see it?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I was just
Mm-hmm.
curious. Because yours oozes.
Mm-hmm.
what
Yeah,
about
when I
me?
walk
Read
in,
me, read
and
me.
I'm not trying to be
You're
conceited
more
or anything, but
sexual.
like
Even though you're
um,
not you are more sexual. Your
I am.
sensuality to me is a softness. It's not a loud spoken, it's not it doesn't like resound like a tambourine, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like soft rain
Mm-hmm.
in the
It's like when I
woods.
come into a room, I command it. Everything has to be right on me, from my hair to my outfit to my shoes to what perfume I'm wearing to what lipstick I'm wearing. I just command it
Yeah.
with my
And
presence.
so with you, honey buns, you are sexual. And that's not a bad thing. So I don't want you to ever think that that's a bad. But there's a sexuality when you eat, when you look at somebody. You know, it's like that's what it is. So then Lyselle goes on to that soft sensual side. You know, she's the one that everybody is looking at like I want because it's that quiet dragon I call it. You know what I mean? She always has somebody wondering what's really going on, you know. So
Philando,
when
read him. Go down the
Who?
round. Just go down the go around in the
I
circle.
can't read. He actually, he might speak to another way, but I just see an utmost of shyness in him. It's like even if he was to come across as big and bold, there's still an extreme shyness there. From that, this is just what I see. It's just an extreme. He far
Why are you
hands gone.
making that
And can I
face?
call you far? I think you I can't call you far. Falana. Well, what
It's
can I call you? Because I
Philando.
don't want to say it wrong.
Philando.
Philando.
Philando. Okay, so Philando hides behind a wall, which is not
Mhm.
easily read. Period. And then Pastor over there. Pastor, well, I'm gonna say something about pastors, and this is just about all of them. Just because of that word being attached, and that becomes that they become heat-seeking missiles. So they draw people to themselves, right, wrong, or indifferent, whether they want it or not. It's just something about a woman and that spirituality, whether they want to break it or whether they want to be a part of it. There's no in between. Am I right about that? Would you
Yes.
say that I was right?
Yeah.
There's no in between on that. You know what I'm saying? Either a woman want to break you or they want to be a part of your cloak, you know. And so, that brings it all around on that. And especially if it's associated with intelligence, like I'm a sapiophile. So if it's associated with intelligence and you can hold a conversation on top of that and then have that, spiritual countenance. And then you on top of that, if you are a good looking man, period, that's going to attract people to you like flies, men, women, but definitely women is going to attract you all, not good, all, bad and good. They come flocking to you. Black, I would say, is this black look like I can just get up under him and be protected.
Mhm.
Look at
There's
Creole.
this,
Creole head popped up quick.
but am I right?
Right, Creole? Yeah. I can sense
I
that's
mean,
what you
and,
think
and there's
from him.
nothing negative. It's just like you just look and it's like,
He's very protective.
dang, I want to be in his presence because something go down. He got
He's gonna
us.
handle it. He's gonna handle it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
He got us. Period. Point blank. I won't have a fear of anything in his presence. So that's just what I see in this. But and then there's the different things like when you look at the back end of everything. There's portions to that too. But if I going back to Tanya, I would say her smile is welcoming. I mean, when you smile, you don't realize how you brighten up the room. That's why sometimes that when I feel the insecurity energy come through, I want to knock it down like anything because sometimes it shines even when you don't want it to shine. But when you smile, girl, you brighten up a doggone room. Period. That's what you do. Um, so I want that smile to be your entire countenance.
I get so many people. I call myself getting on a dating site, and the first thing the man said, he said, "Your smile captivated me in."
Mhm.
And I just want to know more about you behind that smile. Oh, you don't. You want to keep a smile on my face because once that
But see, that's that backlash that I was talking about.
that's
Because you
that
ready to
Gemini.
fight now. You want to keep that smile on her face instead of just saying thank you. I
Right.
appreciate your words. You just made me feel good. Thank you. I hope I brought amazing energy to you.
Mhm.
You want to
No,
fight. You want
I want
a man got to
to fight.
fight to prove their way to you.
Yeah, I just love
Mhm.
it, baby. I love to make up.
See, that's why her and Mr. Detroit was going.
Yes.
That's why. So
Nah,
I
Detroit
don't know.
was
I
just
don't know
getting on
where
my
that came
nerves.
from.
But
No,
you know the funny thing you said that you can be well protected. That is true.
no,
But
it's
I that is true. But I technically I'm a big softie.
yeah. I agree with you on that one. But you're and I don't call it softness. I call it you have a very beautiful inner spirit, right? I'm not trying to hurt you is what your mentality is.
Mm-hmm.
I will if I have to.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to cause a fight. I'm not going to start a fight. I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to, that's not what I'm here for. But if it goes down, it's going to go down.
Right.
So that's what I mean. When I say I'm in when I'm in the presence of somebody that is a protector,
Hey,
they're
Joy.
not a bully. They're not a troublemaker. They're not out there trying to start fight because I don't need that. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes it just feels good to be around somebody because you remind me a lot of my dad. My dad was very soft spoken and he didn't hardly say anything, but trust and believe he could take someone and part him in half and he never looked a role. So to me, it's very important that I surround myself with people that have the ability to stand 10 toes down, but don't have to shout that out loud. I don't
And
need your
it's not,
masculinity to overwhelm me. I don't need your
and it's
masculine
not
energy to,
always, and it's not always to protect you physically, protect you
right.
spiritually, mentally,
There you go.
emotionally. You know,
There you go.
it's so many ways. There's so many ways to protect the person. It's not always just the
Absolutely.
physical
That's
aspect,
right.
because
Right.
sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes a person may not need physical protecting. They might need mental protecting. They might need
Right.
spiritual protecting,
Yes.
Right.
or even So it's so many ways to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me get
Absolutely.
my shirt. You
And
mean
another thing
somebody
too,
had it?
do you have the ability to recognize what type of protection they need, Black?
Yes,
Okay, that's a good thing.
like Creole. Creole can handle herself, but Creole needs protection of the heart.
Ah.
Creole's been
Oh,
hurt
okay.
so much. She's been hurt so much, and she's been taken advantage of and basically used. So she's not easy to give her heart. She always keeps it guarded. So, with that being said, she needs a person that can guard her heart for her. Allow her to be vulnerable. Allow her to be who she really is inside, and know that she has somebody that's going to always protect her heart and not hurt it.
That is so beautiful.
That is.
Mont, what is your most fear? Because you're the one that's jumping out there. How long were you married, if you don't mind me asking?
27 years.
Wow. Okay. So
Wow.
you're jumping out into a world that is brand new.
Oof.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What scares you the most about that?
Oof.
starting over.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I get that. I get that too.
Starting over.
Hmm.
Because uh,
Wow. I'm sorry, babe.
It's okay.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. I'm
Mm.
sorry.
Okay. Just take your time.
It's
Mm.
sorry. It's just starting over, learning
Hmm.
a
Yeah.
person. Um, fear that I'm. I guess my idea of a relationship is outdated, or
Hmm.
Mm.
um, I don't know. It's all new to me. It feels like it's all new.
And it is,
Mm.
Ma. It is.
It is. It absolutely
And
is.
it's okay. It's okay.
Wow.
I felt his emotions before he started crying.
Mm. I don't know why I asked that question, but I really, and it wasn't a curiosity. It was just something that I saw in the eyes. So I
It's
don't
been.
Because
know.
this is a
I've had
perfect
that feeling for a
example
while.
of my gift that I was trying to tell you about.
Hmm.
I feel things. Like before you asked that question, I already felt him. That's why my
Hmm.
face was looking serious. I don't know if you was paying attention.
Hmm.
And I knew he was going to start crying.
Hmm. Oh, don't put all that sugar on the.
Okay. But wait
Oh,
a minute.
you
Mont
giving
was
me a
saying
toothache,
something.
My
Black.
baby.
Ooh,
Taronda.
you giving me a too much. My ovaries is hurting. Oh, I want a grandbaby.
Hey, my
Oh,
baby.
oh, I want a grandbaby so bad. Oh my
Little
Mr.
God.
Mont,
baby.
y'all, Mr. Mont was saying something.
You
Y'all
okay,
need to
Mike?
let him
Yeah,
Mr.
talk.
Mont, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead, babe.
no, I'm fine. I think I'm done. No, I haven't said anything else.
You
I'm
sure?
fine.
You okay?
Yeah.
Know
Listen,
that
my
you are
brother.
being encompassed by nothing but positive feelings, and we can all agree with you,
Black, can you
right? We
mute?
know that this world, I know that this world is scary. This world is so scary. And I was just talking about this last night in another room because I'm just now trying to open myself to be an see, and I'm 63, so I got you beat by a few years, right?
Black, can you mute?
I was waiting to say something, but I'm gonna let her finish.
Oh,
No,
oh,
no, no,
okay.
no. Go ahead.
Because
Go ahead.
Go ahead and say
No,
you
what
go
you
hear
got.
ahead.
stuff in the background.
Mont, we just really starting to get to know each other. But the time that we spent, getting to know each other, I love you like a brother, man,
You too.
That's
and
nice.
I feel your pain. And if you ever need somebody to talk to vent, just listen to you. You can call me day and night. I'll drop my number in your box. You can call me whenever you need to.
I appreciate that.
Oh, that's
All
nice.
right.
I,
That's what's up.
thank you.
You're not alone. We don't
This
want you
is
to
the
feel like
type of
you're
stuff I
alone.
like to see. That's what's
You
up, Black.
know, I know it's
Especially for
hard
men.
to
Hmm.
lose somebody 27 years. That's half
Years.
of your
Yeah.
life that
Yes.
you have given to somebody. And to imagine trying to come back and just pick up and think you're going to get that again. It's
Yeah.
rough out here. It's rough out here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
take your time
Yes.
Yeah.
and understand that even if you got to get you a little side piece just to break you off some,
She
I got to give him a
terrible.
laugh. I got to give
Yes.
him a laugh.
Yeah. Give him a nice laugh.
You do that because you're human. Don't
Yeah.
let that pastorship cloud the human side of you
Right.
because you're
Right.
gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm praying
No, I
for
think
you.
he's doing what's right. And I think
Thank
that
you.
he's praying and he's dealing with his own energy. And that's what he
But
needs
I
to
know it's
work
not
through
easy.
and know what's right. Stop the side piece, girl. Stop the side piece.
Well, I'm just
He's
saying,
going to know what's right for his heart.
the reason why I say that,
Did you see what Joy left you in the
Yeah, but
event?
don't I
Okay.
have to leave in order to go see it?
yeah, but wait a minute. I want you
Wait
to
a
hear what I
minute.
gotta say.
Okay.
Listen, the reason why I say that because he is a young man, 51 years old.
Yeah, you
He's
are
Yeah.
young.
young.
Mm-hmm.
And there's women who was sitting back. I don't know the history of what happened with your wife. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
she was sick for a long time or if it was sudden.
Mhm. It was sudden.
It was sudden. So you
Oh,
think
Mr. Mott.
there was women in your congregation was waiting for this to happen. So
Mhm.
they sitting back trying to come up with a plan on how to get your attention.
Um,
Because
Black, you got any more tomatoes?
Right, because anything
I'm
can
gonna
become
leave.
an
I'm gonna
album.
leave. I gotta go. My stomach hurt.
I wonder why. I
Okay.
wonder why.
It's gonna take me 2 minutes. I promise y'all. Y'all can go ahead with y'all conversation. But
But
yeah, I
anyway,
want
I
you.
just want to say, Mr. Mott, I mean, you really
You
come
won't. You
on.
won't be able to bring me back up, though.
I
I
know,
need.
I
I
I
would
know.
think.
Y'all stay here. Y'all
Uh,
stay here. I'm just
we
finna
I'm
pray
stay.
sorry.
for him.
Oh my
And y'all
God.
finish talking. I'm just
No,
gonna go
but
to
I
the
was gonna
bathroom.
check my box, and I can't
And
because she won't be able to bring me back up.
well,
Okay, so
yes, you
just wait.
just
Okay.
wait. Just give
What?
me 2 minutes.
Wait. Savanta, when you touch your screen, you see
Uh
that
huh.
little circle, that little square down there at the bottom. Touch the screen. You see a little circle in between the dotted lines and the little arrow at the very bottom of your screen. The very bottom.
When I touch the
You got
screen,
a
the gift thing comes up.
you got an iPhone or Android?
Android.
Okay,
Oh,
touch it. Touch your screen where the writing is, where the you know the message board is. You see them three things at the bottom, at the bottom of the black part of your screen. You see that little square box.
I'm touching the screen, but when I touch the screen, the gift thing comes up.
All right,
should
touch
she touch
where
her face? Should she touch her face?
you can
Oh,
do either
okay.
one. I mean, You see the square, the little square that's in the
Yeah.
black at the very bottom. Touch that, and it'll take you out, but it'll still have you in the boxes,
Okay.
and you're able to read your inboxes.
So you were asking me what now?
No, I was just saying that you just come off so genuine, and I really like, I've been in and out different rooms. We see a lot of younger guys, older guys, middle aged guys, and um your spirit really does come off beautifully. I just wanted to say that, and I have never said that. You can ask Tawanda, because me and her usually in the same room. So and I just appreciate your vulnerability, and showing your hurt, and then Black just stepping up, being like, I'm gonna be there for you. I just wanted to share that, because I'm
Thank
very spiritual. So it just really warmed my heart, just to
thank you.
see.
Listen,
No,
a
I
lot of
really
men,
appreciate
a
it.
lot of men,
Yeah,
a lot of men, a lot of I wouldn't even say men, so-called men have a
right,
problem with showing love to to the next brother. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
That does not make you
Yeah,
less of a man. That makes you more of a man.
man.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
And
yes.
he's really a beautiful person inside and out.
I know. I see that, and so,
He
and for
really is.
your man to step up behind that, and not, you know what I'm saying, but to step into that space
And not
when
just that,
when he
but
needed it.
for Black
You
to understand me and Mont's friendship and not feel intimidated by it, not feel jealous of it, but to
Oh, cause
know that
were you and
he's
my
just my
friends first?
hmm
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
When Mont first came into my life, his wife had just passed. And
Oh,
he asked
wow,
me to pray for him. And I prayed for him. And we formed a friendship
Listen,
after that.
that's
I
what's up.
understand. I understand that a man and a woman can be just friends. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Until shown otherwise, I have no reason not to trust what they
That's
say to me.
right.
But what
You
I'm saying
understand what I'm
though, a
saying?
lot of people don't. They got a lot of people don't. They get
Because that's a
intimidated
lot
by
of
it.
people.
Because
That's a
they're
lot of people.
insecure,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a
right?
lot of insecurity going on, and
Mm-hmm.
they may have went through a situation like that where they was told one thing and it was actually another thing. There's so many
That's
variables on why they act the way they act,
Right,
and
that,
some just don't trust. Period.
right, right,
that's true.
right,
You know,
right. Right, but that I
but
just want to share that with both of you. I just thought that was very, um, yeah. I just thought it was. I thought that I really liked that. I really did. So,
you know, Mont's always been courteous to me. He's always been, very, very friendly to me, and he's always,
and it respects you. Right?
oh yeah,
Respect.
always been
Yeah, and you
respect.
can
It's been a
tell it. Yeah.
respect thing there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So for me to say, oh, I don't believe what they saying to me, that would be inconsiderate of me to even think that way because they've never shown me that.
That right. Absolutely.
You
Right.
know,
And he
Hmm.
respects you a lot because he always tells me that he sees that I smile more since I've been with you.
Mhm.
Girl,
Because he
girl.
knows all of my pain. He knows all of my traumas
Yeah. Oh,
that I went
okay.
through, that
Okay.
I'm still going
Okay.
through.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know,
So,
so
Mont, what do
Yeah.
you
he
feel
always
about
tells me
older
that.
women?
Uh huh.
Uh, it's
How you gonna move in on
I'm gonna throw grapefruits at you next.
you? Oh, you real two faced it over here, Miss.
I
Oh
I
appreciate
know
no,
that.
you don't throw away the opportunity and think somebody not gonna snatch it up.
I ain't throwing away no opportunity. I just know how to move gracefully. Thank you.
Ladies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look. That's my love over there. That one right there. That's my love for truth.
Yeah, no, we just play. We
But
just
we
playing
will
y'all.
fight
Just so
over
you
you,
know.
Mont.
I know
We
you're
will
playing.
fight over you.
I know you're
Thank
playing.
y'all. Thank y'all for putting a smile on my face. I
Oh,
appreciate
good.
you.
I'm glad. I'm glad to
It's
do
Oh,
that.
you're welcome
it's
anytime.
it's been a
Anytime.
We
long
been
day.
want
Okay.
to talk about you, honey.
It's been a it's been a long day today.
Oh, so glad we
Y'all
made
got
it.
this man in here. What y'all doing to my people?
He laughing,
Oh, I'm
honey.
glad you're back. I'll be right back.
Whew, Jesus. Whew. I ain't never doing that again.
You know,
What?
Why
You
y'all
did
make
another
me?
you did another
you know,
detox?
you know what I realize about y'all?
Yes.
Y'all women in here remind me of that TV show 227.
I don't
I
know
used
how
to
to
love
take
that
that
show.
right now.
Cause who is
I
who?
don't know what that's giving.
Cause who is
Okay,
No,
so
who?
I'm not. It has nothing.
let's
Listen, no,
process
it
it.
has nothing. It has nothing to do with the ages or nothing like that. It's the mentality and the things they said.
Okay. Now I'll take that. I'll take that. That's what's up.
We already know who
Who
Sandra
left?
is.
Yeah, I hear a voice, but I don't
Tavon,
see.
Tavanta left for a minute. Said she'll be right back.
Okay.
But
Tawanda.
in this group right now, we already know who Sandra is.
Who
Who's
is Sandra?
Sandra? Oh,
Yo ass.
227 you.
I ain't no
Yeah.
dang Sandra.
Bullshit.
Sandra.
I got something in my eye.
I
She's
got
back. She's
nothing.
back,
Look,
honey.
look. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Baby.
You okay,
Uh,
Mont? I don't want you
Yeah.
crying,
yes.
baby.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm
fine.
glad you laughing, Ma.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm make sure I'm
So,
following everybody.
Yo.
Tawanda, I
My
want you to read the
goddaughter.
comments right now. I want you to read the comments right now.
Who,
Who?
me?
Yes.
Uh, hey Shirley.
Who is
Hi.
who is ooh
You said
Hog?
well,
Who is ooh
I think somebody got a stalker.
who is Mr. Conway?
Who?
Hey, Mr. Washington. Hey, George. Y'all about to... Hey, Shirley.
Hi.
Hey, soulmate. What's her name?
Shirley in the house.
That's
Soulmate.
my daughter.
That's
Wait
your
a
baby
minute.
There go my,
girl.
there go
Creole.
my
Was
baby girl.
Mr.
Hey,
Mott the one who
soulmate.
tuned
She's
into your
so
show and he was
pretty.
at
Oh,
church
honey, she's
and
so
had a
pretty.
funeral today? Was that
She
him?
is
I can't hear what you're
adorable.
saying.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. So that was
Okay.
you in the kitchen.
Yeah, that was me in the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what my friend said earlier.
Oh, let's say it.
What
Say
did he
it.
say? What did he
What did he
say,
say?
Mr. Mott?
Can I get to the yams?
And
Hey,
you
tell him
wait
he
a minute,
can. It's
wait a minute.
available.
Mr.
He
Mott,
can,
and you can sing?
if he can put some glaze on them.
Mr. Mott
Jesus.
got a little tone going over there.
Can he? You
Mmm.
got some. He got some glaze to put on them yams.
Nah,
Huh.
he can't
I'm
do
just messing
anything.
with you, Hog. I'm
He
just
can't do
messing with you.
anything.
He's a married man.
Oh,
You met
All
the
right.
wife
almost there.
too.
Let's
No.
see.
You actually
See.
met the wife
Hold on.
too.
Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on now.
I
Hold on,
met her.
y'all.
I don't think
You
Honey
see?
Buns was
Did you
there.
see? Did you see the Sandra in her just now? Oh.
Wait a minute.
She,
Wait a minute.
he just
Now
gave you
this is
another
this is
personality.
acting like Sandra. What you say now? What you
Well,
say?
Tawanda missed it. He said that we remind him of 227. He
Oh my
said not
God.
because of the age, not because of the age. He said because of the
I want to
genuineness,
know who is Miss. I
right?
want to know who is Pearl. That's what I want to know. Who is Pearl?
I was getting ready. Where the baby girl out? Nigga. Nigga. Don't disrespect. You almost made me, you
I'll be
almost
right
made me
back.
cuss.
Don't do it.
You
Y'all better
almost made me
leave it so
cuss.
alone because she ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell
Oh
y'all.
man.
You got me up walking around. Don't make
Well,
me black.
no,
Don't
I
make
said
me.
that. I said that because Pearl say what's on her mind.
Don't try to play it off
No,
black.
Pearl was nosy.
Nosy, old, and on the porch. On the
Yeah.
stoop. Nigga. Don't
And
play with me.
Tawanda is nosy and in the bed. She asked all the inquisitive questions.
That's because I have that gift of curiosity.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you, twin.
Black, you almost made me let you have it. You lucky I got a. You lucky I got a what's that called? Good personality. Good
she had to
sense of
cut.
humor.
She had to
Trying
cut
to
her
say.
camera
Okay,
off for
guys,
that.
let
Yep.
us all buy that I Pray t-shirt, and next time we get together, we all have that t-shirt on.
Yes, come
God,
on now. Did you hear that?
That sounds good.
iPrayshop.com. Yes, thank you, Miss Honey.
I
But
already got the
I'm
website
not
up.
paying for no shipping. I can come get my shirt because you in
Yes,
Atlanta.
yes, because you in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
y'all
I
ain't
already
that
told
far
you what
from
I
me.
want. I want that red and I want that green. I
Okay,
may want the black too because you know I love black.
okay. Just let me know. I'll make yours up for you, honey.
I'll go ahead and
if
cash
he
out
walked
you.
in there with one before me, I swear for God.
You should have got a notice. You should be getting yours Monday or Tuesday.
Wait a minute, but can I cash out you?
Yeah, because you don't want to have to pay for shipping. I mean,
I
you're right
sure the
here.
heck don't. Cause
Yeah.
I know your shipping high.
It's not
Um.
bad.
Well, it's not based off of me. I can't control the shipping, but what you call it?
You
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 know,
don't
I'm
know.
having an event next week.
But I'm going to the old school Saturday next week, so you know I'm gonna be kind
Oh,
of
you gonna be hung over Sunday? Yeah.
I'm gonna be fast.
You gonna be doing.
I
Good
may do
question.
what Monk used to be doing. Give me them
Men
side
in the
pieces.
room. Men in the
And
room.
Mr. Mott, also, if you want a different color, right? When you look under the black T-shirt,
Sit down.
when you click on it, that's where it shows the different colors. You'll see it'll say green, sand, brown, and then you just pick you can pick one of the different colors if you want a different color.
Okay. Coming back. I got a question for the men in the room.
Okay, it's about
What
to
is
get good.
the no? Okay. What is deemed too aggressive on an approach from a woman? And I'm gonna let you know why I told you this. I'm asking this.
Hmm.
I kind of put it out there that I'm saying I'm ready to meet someone. I'm ready. I'm open to meet someone. So I'm probably putting it out in the universe, right? So
Hmm.
I'm old school. I like to be approached. I like to be pursued. I like to be seduced, right? And they told me that I can't do that, that I now need to be able to look at a man and say, "Oh, I think that your beard is so beautiful," and then lean into it and all that, which I see, I get. But what is deemed to be too aggressive from a woman if she is saying,
both, and not, and it's not back in the days. If you want something, you go for it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody has little subtle ways on how they can tell a person that they want them.
Right,
You understand
right.
what I'm saying? You don't have to be too straightforward. You don't have to be too reserved. There's a way to do it to let somebody know that you want them. But in my opinion, the pursuit has to be both ways.
Yeah,
It can't be one sided.
Showing some interest, because there's no sense in okay, I'm looking, but they ain't
Okay, give
showing
us
no
an
interest.
example. I want to know an example. Give me an example.
Go ahead, Twan.
Give me an example of how a woman should do it, because you said because people want to know what's more aggressive. We need an example on what you would find too aggressive or not
too
too
aggressive.
aggressive. Come on, Philando, give us your opinion.
What are
Um,
we talking about?
Well, he's new back in the game, so maybe this might. I shouldn't answer for you. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I
Go,
think he
Philando.
needs to be too aggressive for him? It's every man's opinion.
Yeah,
We want each opinion.
What's the topic?
yeah, that's true.
The topic, she asked a question: what do men deem too aggressive for a
When a
woman?
woman is demonstrating interest. See, I don't know how to do that. I'm used to men approaching me. But now that I've been in a certain, and now that I'm opening myself up again so that I can begin to be in the receipt of getting that,
Mm-hmm.
Receiving.
the men that are approaching me, let's say we'll use TikTok as an example, of the ones that's in Africa wanting my WhatsApp number.
He's a fool.
But
Go ahead.
but you know why they want the WhatsApp number, right?
Yeah, we know that. She knows that. She was being funny with that.
Oh, okay.
Because they want the
I
That's
what?
don't
being
know
funny.
why. Why they want it?
Because they want
Well, I
that
mean,
WhatsApp. They want that
I
X.
it's to me. I see WhatsApp as like almost like a international call app. Is where you can hold conversations with people that's not in the same country. You don't have to worry about the long distance rates. And that's how a lot of people, especially in Africa, that's how they try to connect with people who don't live within the country.
That's also how they try to scam you too.
Well, there's some, but I'll put it to you like this. I know quite a few Africans. I was actually supposed to be going to Ghana in, it was supposed to be May for a wedding, but then they changed the date. So I have quite a few friends in Ghana, in Kenya, and in Nigeria. It's like any place else. You're gonna have people who are trying to scam you, but you're also gonna have some real quality people that are really nice. I've met some really quality people.
So what is too much for each of the men then? What is too much?
I don't know how to answer that question only because I have never encountered anyone that was too much. I've never had a situation where a woman was too much. She only became too much after the fact, to the point where maybe she wanted all of my attention all the time. Not realizing, brother got to go to work. I got stuff to take care of. I got a church pastor. All these, I got a business to run. All these types of things. So, to me, that is when it's too much. But
Okay.
other than that, I look at the way a woman approaches me as her giving me what her personality is, and I take that as a time to learn. So, I'm never.
Let's all give him an example of approaching him.
Too much.
No.
Too much for me.
Marcel.
Too much.
Well, wait a minute. Black wants to give something.
Too much for me. Too much for me is a person that throws themselves at me instantly, whether it be sexually or just basically trying to use her sexual wiles to try to attract me versus what she has in here and what she has in here. The sexuality, granted, that's the icing on the cake, but the sexuality is not what attracts me. It's your mentality, it's your personality, and it's your spirit. And a lot of times some women think that using their sexuality is what what gets a man. No, your sexuality is not what gets a man. Your sexuality is what makes a man look at you as a sex object, and that's all they want from you.
Yeah.
So you have to use this.
Philando. Oh no, Philando.
Well, in addition to what the brothers have said, sometimes a person may consider what's being done to be overbearing to the point to you can emasculate a person, even if it's like with the way that you do a thing. You can be overbearing. You can be, it depends on how you come at the person. It depends on how you come at the guy. For me, depends on how you come at them.
Wow. You never think about emasculating a person with too much aggressiveness. That's an interesting thought process.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Go ahead
So
on.
if I was to walk up to you with a smile, hey, how are you? What you gonna say? What you gonna think?
He just lost. He lost all thought for a second. He was like, "What? What?"
I know her. I know this, so I know it's
Yeah,
like
Can we
but look,
can we pretend that you
Philando,
don't
I
know
don't
me?
care.
okay.
You froze for a second. That smile.
You did. You did.
Of
Thank you,
course,
Mont. You froze
definitely,
for a second. That
We
that
have
was
that
really
Gemini
amazing to
energy.
see
This is
your
that
face. You was
Gemini
like
thing.
this.
definitely. I won't deny it. Yeah, I did. I did
Okay.
for good
So if I
reason.
walk up to you, hey, how are you? Let's say we was to meet from this TikTok. You meet me for the
Um,
first time.
no,
So you're not
no,
gonna ever meet me? Why not?
Cause he's scared of your behind. That's why.
definitely
Why are you scared of me?
Definitely.
clear.
Why are you afraid of
We
me?
have told you 100 times over. It's gonna take a special breed of man to be able to handle, and not necessarily handle you, but to be able to not be fearful in their approach.
I'm approaching him.
It don't make
But
no difference whether you.
it's not that you approaching them, it's how you approaching them.
I'm just saying, hey.
But
No,
your
honey,
hey
that
can
was
means
yeah.
your hey and your look. You got to remember, body language is 75% of
You
speech.
ate him alive. He had already seen your face in places that the Lord knows is supposed to only
Listen,
be held for the marriage
you
fit.
I'm
you
doomed.
ate him.
I'm
Listen,
doomed.
you devoured him. You devoured him just by the way you looked at him.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, I am doomed. I ain't gonna never find nobody.
No, you're gonna find your person.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me
Hey,
explain something to you.
bring through in the
There
box.
is no perfect person. It's just somebody perfect within your standards.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm saying I can't
Right.
even say
That's right.
hello. Hey, how you doing? And
You
then
didn't
do
say
that
no.
back.
That you did not do that though. You went like this, like
Just
they
like
said,
that.
lean
Hey.
in.
You
You
said,
said,
hey.
"Hey," and then you gave him that big 98 teeth smile. How you do? I mean, no, really, your countenance is beautiful, but it is a tiger for real. It's like
For real? I am that.
yeah,
I gotta calm it down then. I gotta calm it
Not
down.
necessarily. There may be
your person
somebody.
is gonna dig it.
That's what
Right,
I'm saying.
right,
Yeah,
right,
there's
right.
somebody out there
That's gonna
that
be like,
looking for
ooh, I
that,
like that. Right.
Yeah,
that wants that,
That.
that
Yes. Yes.
hungers
So
for
don't
that.
change who you
See,
are.
don't change who
All right,
you are to get because then
your
when can you ever be yourself?
Right. If you change
your
There
who
it
you
is.
are.
I can't never
your
be myself.
listen,
Yes, you
Every
listen,
can.
man that I got
listen,
involved with
listen.
shut it down.
Let me explain something to you. Your lioness has to find you an alpha male.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He gonna have to be a strong alpha male.
I'll tell you my
Exactly.
mantra that I always say about myself because I consider myself
Get your
very
door, Sally.
strong-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
what happened?
I feel like I got to speak
Can
to
I
you.
can I also can I interject? Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
May I didn't respond because I realized that there are other eyes viewing outside of the ones that's in this room,
Oh, okay.
and I've been having people to pop up, in my DMs and been having some situations going on, and you don't want to feed the fire, or you know what I'm saying, put
But you know
so
how to solve that, right? You don't have to follow everybody that follows you. Unless you
when
having some secrecy relations going on in these DMs and you getting
when
caught up. Like
when that stop.
Quiet Storm today. Remember Quiet Storm?
Hey,
Remember
Mr.
Quiet Storm Creel?
Mm-hmm.
Official Pew.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing all this sneaky stuff. And then letting the
Official
woman
Pew
y'all
said
deal with
M-
flatter,
May I
yes,
may I
pursue.
may I
No.
finish what I was saying?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I see your attorney is in the comment.
You know. Anyway, um, but yeah, there's been some. I've seen a couple pop in the room. They popped in and popped out.
You
So
mess with all
I
these.
realized.
So Tanya, he can't even finish saying what he's
So
saying.
that's what I'm saying, Tanya. Shut up.
Go ahead, Philanda. I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
Don't get disappointed until you find out the full story.
Thank
Right.
You
right.
have to give him the opportunity to say what he's trying to
Yes.
say.
I'm just go ahead. This is not Gemini-ish to me. Gemini behavior.
Mm.
Can I add something real quick? Can I say something real
Hello,
quick?
how are you?
It's hard for a person to express how they're feeling if they feel that they're being judged for what they say.
Ooh,
Mm.
yeah.
I'm not judging him yet.
Yes, you
But
are.
I'm on the
well,
brink.
here's the thing. The comment that you said comes off as judges, even if you did not mean to be. And most people would interpret that as being judged. And so a lot of times with men, when we try to share our feelings,
Mm.
if we're being judged right off the bat, then we usually shut down.
And he shut down. Yes.
That's what
This
he
is who
did.
Philando is. Philando is a runner.
There's
No,
a lot of
no, that's
men.
unfair. That's unfair
From
because
what
you
I've
throw
gathered,
people,
Hey, AOC.
But
you throw,
everybody
like I said,
sharing, and every time he opens his mouth, people like,
are y'all jumping on my? Are y'all jumping on me right now?
yes,
yeah,
because we love
But
you.
I'm gonna be honest with
right.
you. What you're doing, I have done that to people in my past. And it will make a man shut down. It
I
also
just
will.
don't. From what I heard, this is what I heard. So then I can just not feel like I'm being attacked right now.
You're
What I
not being
heard from
attacked,
him
Jennifer.
is that the reason why he didn't say anything is because he know there's eyes watching, not
But he
only from
didn't
the comments.
finish.
No,
But
no,
you
no,
never
let me
He
let him
didn't
finish.
finish.
you
But
didn't let
it
him
made me.
He
finish.
He said
didn't.
he been getting people in his DMs
He
about
didn't
me.
finish though.
Okay, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm quiet.
That's where you have to stop right there. Conversation is back and forth, but it is allowing another soul to be able to finish their complete thought process. So, and you're not listening to attack. You're not listening to tell your thoughts. You're not listening to respond. You're listening to hear and understand what he says. And then prior to responding, the best thing to do is to get that clarification either by paraphrasing or saying, so that I understand what you're saying. I
Mm-hmm.
heard you to say, and then you put it in the way that you heard it, and he can say, no, that's not what I meant. What I'm actually
Mm-hmm.
trying to say is this. Then now a conversation can go. But when you're listening to hear what you want to hear, or you're listening to hear to respond immediately, that causes any person, not only a male, it causes anybody to say, I can't even talk now, so I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Take it the way you want it. And your soul is so beautiful, but your wall is like, I want to take you sometime and just hug you up, girl, and just say, let go whatever anger, hurt, pain that you have in you that you feel that you need to attack every soul to protect you because you protect yourself beautifully. You do. And you protect the rest of us beautifully. And you're open to receive only what you want to hear. So let that radiance that you have in your smile, let that flow all the way through you and give him grace to be able to say what it is that he wants to share with you. Because this is what I did see. You were being funny, but you leaned into the camera and you gave him a beautiful, radiant smile. Regardless of who was walking in that room, he was stunted for a second. You took his breath away, whether you want to admit that or not, and whether he wants to admit
You
it or
did
not.
it.
Everything on his
I
face,
saw it.
he stopped, he froze,
Mm-hmm.
And then he went back into who I deem Philandro to be, that cover up. I need to protect. I need to protect everybody else that's in the room. I don't want to cause any problems here. I don't want to have any issues over here. So I'm just going to keep it separate. When he tried to explain that to him, you shut it down because you
Because
heard
really, he
what
didn't
you
even have
wanted
to
to hear.
share that.
And I'm
Right.
gonna share something with you. The reason why I said to you what I said to you was out of love, because when you just did that, that's what I would do to Black. Because I've had so many traumas from other men that have put me through things. I wouldn't allow him to fully explain himself about whatever the situation that was going on. I would take a few words of what he said and I would attack. And so that's why I was telling you, just allow him to fully say whatever it is that he's trying to say to you. Because a lot of times what we do as women, when we do that, that makes them shut down. And then they'll make them say, you know what? I'm not going to even bring this up. And then that's when secrecy comes into play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Part right
Yeah.
there.
And
I'm
you never
just gonna be
want
honest.
your man, your friend, whoever he is to you, you never want him to feel like he can't talk to you. Don't get mad until you fully find out what he needs to say or what he's trying to say.
Yeah. I'll be
And I
honest.
love you, honey
You
bun.
weren't even
I
talking to
would
me,
never ever
and
attack you.
my breath was taken away. I was like,
That smile is
I don't
radiant.
ever
That
want you.
I was
smile is
like,
radiant.
I was like, tell me more.
I don't ever want you to think that I
Keep
would ever
talking.
attack you.
Oh no! I don't
No,
think
but
I'm being.
I just want you to know that. I
And
really
I
want
Yeah.
you
believe
to know
that.
that.
I believe nobody on this panel will try to
Yeah,
hurt
yeah,
me. And I'm not trying to hurt
absolutely.
Yeah.
you, Philando, but I just don't like what I
And
was
think about
hearing.
it,
And
what
I
he
didn't
was
get a chance
getting
to hear
ready
all
to
of it because I
say to
was
you.
wrong. I apologize for not allowing you to speak
That's
because
what's up.
because you
Ooh,
my Gemini
All good.
brother.
girl.
And regardless of
No
anything,
doubt.
I'm very protective of
Uh,
my Gemini people.
And he didn't have to even share that second part that he was getting ready to share. He could have just let us continue to believe whatever we wanted to believe about it. Now he was getting ready to go into explanation of A, B, and C, and then he couldn't even get it out.
Okay, let's say we got it now. We all got it. I'm an asshole. Tanya's an asshole for tonight.
Where
no.
did you hear that from?
That is
No,
not
Right,
the
really,
best
right.
really.
way.
All jokes
Out of
aside,
all this
where
love
is
on here, that's what you heard.
that's
Because
what
I
you
didn't
heard?
give him a chance to finish, and I gotta work on that. I gotta give people an opportunity
Hey,
to
Pure.
say what they have to say before I just jump in and be like, "Why are you doing it?"
Stop
So,
protecting yourself until you have to. It's
or
one thing to
protect.
be
He don't
cognizant.
need my protection. He got it. He's a
No,
big boy.
no, it ain't him. Stop protecting yourself.
What did I do to
You,
protect? Who left?
Black. I don't know where he went or what
Black
happened.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your thing is a natural. You have a natural armor. And again, your thing is I'm going to devour you before you have the opportunity to do so.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you before you get me. Um,
That's where
Okay,
you.
but dear.
That's where
and
it
that's probably
stops.
where I go wrong. Oh yeah, I admit I go wrong with that. But yeah,
And you can push away good
I
people.
am I pushing you away, Fernando? Be honest. Am I pushing you away?
Oh, see, even the way
Why
she
you
said
got
that.
Yeah, I need a
Hurt
heart
my
to
shoulder.
heart.
Oh, okay.
I'm mad because he said he'll never meet me in person. I'm just appalled. I look forward to meeting each of you ladies and men in person. What a day it's gonna be. I'm gonna squeeze some booties and tap some.
She's so out of control.
Completely and totally. I know everybody think I'm drinking, so I'm letting you know this is hibiscus and elderberry with a little bit of lemon juice.
Oh,
It's my
I love Jamaican hibiscus. I'm right there with you. I have some in my pantry. Ooh, especially if
girl.
you
I
drink it
boil it
cold.
and make it a thick, rich elixir, and then I take some pure elderberry. It's what I call my own homemade medicine balm because it just
Okay.
It's a
whew,
healer. You being healed on that part. I bought a half a gallon of hibiscus juice from the Jamaicans. It was 8. It's so freaking. She says she uses a syrup to make it.
I need to get some more.
But
I
I don't
like
know
the
how to
petals
make
and I
it.
like brewing them. I like brewing the actual petals. That's like how I like to do it. I think you get the most when you get the
Nutrients from
petals.
it. Yeah.
There go
I
Mother
love you.
Earth over there. I see it.
I love you, Philando.
I love Jamaican hibiscus,
Philando,
chamomile,
I love you. Tell me
lavender
you love me
tea.
back.
But those are my
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Tell me.
What's in it?
Okay.
Who's
I got
Sugar?
it.
We got Sugar Avery.
Oh,
Official Q.
Sugar
I
Avery.
take
That's what the
Jamaican
name is.
hibiscus leaves and boil them down like a tea.
mm,
And then I take honey and make a really rich syrup out of it. Or I use agave, whichever one is. But I
Mhm.
like a pure honey that I go to. I go to the place that has the bees
Uh-oh.
and everything else. Anyway,
That's
and then I
it.
take elderberry syrup and mix it, and then pure lemon juice, and then add water, to dilute it down because it's very sweet, but it's delicious.
mhm.
Honey Buns, Pure Pressure say hey.
What's up, peer pressure?
Yo.
I don't know what
She
happened.
gave
Why
us
did you
that too.
fall? Who's
Ooh,
peer
there's been so
pressure?
much beautiful energy in here. Good, bad, and indifferent. It's still been some nice. Y'all
Official
don't know
Pew,
I'm
you
a
can come
stealer.
up.
I'm a
Of-
stealer of joy, and I'm stealing.
There we
I
go.
Ooh.
think Official Pew was
There we
on here
go.
last week. He
Hey,
was the one that had
Soul
been
Mate
over.
was going to say something earlier, and she never got the opportunity to get it out.
I think it's
Oh,
FOMO,
Oh,
y'all.
oh, y'all fine. My mantra that I always say, I know, honey, you were saying that you feel like you had to tone down or change. What I always say is you may not be everybody's cup of tea, but you are somebody's double shot of tequila.
Good. I'm
woo.
glad you said tequila because I love tequila.
I got 2 whole bottles of it.
Meaning somebody is going to be able to accept all of you as you are. You just
Yes.
haven't found that person yet.
hmm hmm
So that's how I decide to think about it.
Right.
Change because you want to change and you feel that it's good for you to be the highest version of yourself,
Right.
but not for
Yourself.
anybody else.
Else, right.
Right.
Because you can do
Yes.
everything they want you to do and
Everything.
they still won't be happy because they're
They
not happy
not.
with themselves. So
Yeah.
That's
They're
true.
And
not.
it's funny you say that because I never forget in my
Feeling
first
pure.
relationship
mhm.
many moons ago. Okay. But anyway, I swore I was trying to do and that was my thing. I was trying to do everything he wanted. I was cooking, cleaning, and just going all over the top. And
Yeah,
nothing I did
worked.
pleased him. He complained about everything,
Hmm.
everything I did, and it was just I was so miserable, and that's when I had that awakening moment of this is just nothing I can do for you pleases you, so I have to go because I'm never going to be happy. You understand what I'm saying? Because now then I started like dumbing down how I felt about stuff,
Mm,
how what made me happy because I was so busy trying to make him happy. You
right.
know what I'm saying? And you don't want to do that. That's a hard
Exactly.
way. And I've done that. And it's just it no. Mm-mm.
People pleasing is a drug. It is.
It
Yes.
really
And
is.
I did that. And I did that. And
Can't
it's a
please
very
everybody.
uncomfortable state.
Mhm. And you
Yeah.
neglect yourself in the process because you're
Yeah.
so busy thinking,
Exactly.
well, they not gonna like this. They
Right.
not gonna
Yeah.
want this. They not gonna want to do that. And before you know it, years have gone by and you've neglected yourself
Yes.
to eons,
Yeah.
to the maximum. So
Yes.
that's how I decide to. I've done people pleasing growing up, so I get it. But yeah, it's a drug.
Yeah. And the
Thank
thing
you.
about it is no one's going to ever really be able to love you until you learn to love yourself. And my grandmother's always been one to say that if you don't
Hmm.
love yourself, why do you expect somebody to be able to love you?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're the
Yeah.
closest
That.
entity to who you are, and you don't like you.
Mm-hmm.
Why should anybody else?
Somebody else.
That reminds me of what Eartha Kitt said in one of her interviews. She said, I fall in love with myself and I want someone to share me with. And so I
Yeah.
always like lived by that too. Because
Thank
I
you.
always loved her. Thank you for the gifts. What's up,
Woo
Woo?
Yes,
woo is
thank you for the
back.
gift. I know ALC. I've been trying to say thank you. I don't know if they're still in here, but they gave us a
Woo!
lot of
I
gifts.
got 9
Yeah, that's
boxes.
my
Woo
TikTok
woo.
girl.
Got 9 boxes.
Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Pugh.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good evening.
You,
When did you get 9 boxes? Hold up, hold up.
what's good,
Tonight.
Woo Woo?
Orlando, what's up, bro? Q, what's up, my
Thank you.
guy?
Thank you so much,
My
ALC.
guy, how you doing, brother? I'm doing great, 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 great.
Hey, Pew. Hey, man, cop up everybody up in the room, bro. You got some good genuine people up in here, man.
You say what,
Oh,
bro?
Woo was with us earlier.
Oh,
Where,
yeah?
Yeah, he was
Mr.
with us. He
Wu,
hung out with us for a
Mr.
couple of
Pugh.
hours.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Mm-hmm.
Pew, you got, I mean, Mr. Wu, you got to mute because we hear the whole background of bar.
Oh, I'm not.
All right.
Thank
What
you
were
for
you
the
saying,
rose.
Pew?
Is
No,
it
I
go
was
ahead?
just asking Philando what he said. That's my brother right there. That's my guy. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I
Mr.
didn't know you.
Pugh, we need you to
I
come from
was
behind that wall. Can you come from behind the wall?
for a second, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Oh, that's what's up. That's nice.
No worries, no worries. How you doing?
Hey, Mr.
Thank you.
Hi. Hey,
Pew.
hi.
What's going on with you? Yeah,
Nothing.
that's my guy. Yeah, that's my brother. Hey, what's going on, Mont? How you feel, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Liz, Creole,
Hello.
Levanta. So,
Tawanda,
I Woo. I don't
Hi.
know what he on. I don't know what Woo
be
on.
nice. Be nice,
I
Woo. Stop playing.
don't know what tonight. But what I was gonna say was, I think that a lot of society has got it twisted when it comes to manhood. And the reason I say that is because the men that I know and that I speak to that are dating with a purpose
Hey, babe.
for marriage
Hi,
and
babe.
building things like that, they don't want to be pursued.
Hmm.
They're
Okay.
not looking to pursue because they're looking for certain qualities. They're looking for certain characteristics. You know what I mean? And especially the more vertical relationship he has, you know what I mean? The horizontal relationships are dictated by that vertical aspect. You get what I'm saying? So I think from what we seen tonight when um when my girl Honey, the interaction she had with Philando, the first thing she turned to was seduction,
Okay.
right?
Oh,
Men
was
don't want
it?
to be seduced
Just like,
unless we choose to. You get what I'm saying? Because it feels like trickery. It feels like you're trying to
Mm.
be into doing something. You're trying to, for lack of a better term, woo me. No pun intended, my brother. You're trying to woo me. You know
okay.
what I mean? And especially for black men, like they've been tricked so much in life. They've watched so many brothers get tricked. They watched so many brothers be trapped that their radar is up. You know what I mean? And so brothers are very, very particular about how women approach them. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, these are just the brothers that I know and that I interact with. You know what I mean? They're like, no, I don't want to be pursued. I don't know a single alpha male that wants to be pursued. Alpha men don't want to be pursued. They do the pursuing. You see it in business, in their careers, and their health, in their spirituality. They're always pursuing. So that's why I put in the comment. Yes, it might be flattering. You know what I mean? Like, flatter me. Tell me I'm handsome. Tell me I dress nice. Tell me I smell good. Tell me these things. But don't, well, what about you, Philando? How are
Okay.
you,
Mm.
Philando? Like, That's why
So
he
don't
shut
do it
down
in
like
a
that.
seducing way. Don't do it in a
Right.
seducing way.
That's why the brother shut down like that. And
Mm-hmm.
that is how most brothers will react. The ones that's not gonna react like that is because they're looking for that seduction so that they can get into your bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
But if a guy has purpose, like that's just gonna look like trickery.
So you're okay with the flattery, which would show. Okay, so I'm saying, Mr. Pugh. Oh, you look nice today, Mr. Pugh. Bat, bat, bat. We engage in a conversation, and it might go further, it might not, right? And
Genuine.
so that right, genuine. So now, so and to me that's fine, because to me that's not seductive. I'm not being seductive, but in the back of my mind, I still might have some sense of interest in you. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Because your radiance, your aura is
Right.
gonna tell me if I'm interested in you.
Okay,
You know what I
right.
mean? Because
Mhm.
if you say that and then I start, wait a minute, like, okay, all right, now I'm gonna start noticing. Now I'm gonna start, and then I will start my pursuit if I'm ready.
Okay.
You get what
Okay.
I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
that's like if a woman pursues a man, right? If a woman pursues a man and then she asks him out on a date, is she then gonna pay for the date? Or is the expectation that he's gonna pay for the date that she pursued him on?
Right.
We were actually having a conversation about this earlier, and
Black, can you mute?
I was telling Honey Buns, you know, if whoever comes up with the idea of saying, "Hey, I want to go to lunch today. Let's go to lunch." So if I call you up and say, "Hey, let's go to lunch," I should pay for it because it's my idea. I brought it up to you. But if a man brings it up to me, I'm expecting him to pay. Everything shouldn't be on the man. Sometimes a man want to be treated. It's okay to treat your man. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's okay to buy him lunch. It's okay to buy him a just because gift. I bought Pitch a $300 bracelet for no reason at all.
Right, right. And so with that, okay. So with that, now, Mr. Pugh, if I'm engaging in the conversation and I say, okay, you got a nice shirt, you know, you look really nice, you smell good, okay, but it's still not in a seductive manner. Okay, we're engaging, and I see you're engaging back, and I say, well, would you like to go out to dinner tomorrow, or would you like to go out to lunch? Now, how does that start making you feel?
It depends on the man.
Okay.
It depends on the man. It really just depends on the man. You know what I mean? And where he is in life. Because first, when I use the term man loosely, right? Because there are 4 stages to manhood. There's boy, man, gentleman, and king. You know what I mean? And all steps are necessary on the verge of manhood. But there are a lot of men that
Hold on, bro. You see that dude down there, JP the goat?
JBT, thank
Get
you very
get
much.
him out of here. Get him out of here, man. Get him out of here.
Yeah,
Ignorance is
block him.
bliss. So ignorant.
Yeah,
Grow up.
because we're having a good
Who
conversation.
out,
So
yo, who
like,
out here drawing like that? I'll block them right away. Who
yeah,
drawing?
block them, block them.
JBTH
Oh,
the
they get
goat.
it. They get it. Somebody got him out of here already.
got him.
Okay.
Somebody got him.
Hey,
You know, and so it
son.
really just depends on the man. Because not every brother that you approach is going to be at a level that you want him to be at. You know what I mean? I know from what I know of Honey, she's a strong woman, right? And even I've someone on here said, I don't know who it said, but they said the man that gets you is gonna have to be a strong man. Well, strong men don't like to be pursued. They don't, you know what I mean? When we start talking about the term alpha male, which again I use loosely, because if you got 5 guys in a group, all of them can't be alpha. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of guys out here identifying as alpha male, but you got bad credit. You know what I mean? You got mommy issues, you got daddy issues, you got brokenness issues, you got trust issues, you got communication issues, you got all kind of issues that don't make you an alpha male. Just because you take care of your physique doesn't make you an alpha male. Just because you pay bills, we all pay bills. You get what I'm saying? My daughter is 19 in college and she pay bills. Do that
Right.
make her alpha male? No. So
Alpha
I think
male
there
is a
has to
state of
be
alpha
more
male.
than just
Alpha male is a state of alpha
I'm
male
sorry.
does not all of alpha male does not always mean financial. Alpha male means a state of mind.
Right.
Alpha male means how you carry yourself, how you command respect, how you give respect. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't command respect without giving respect first. That's what makes you an alpha male. Your aura, your presence, how you can be seen in a room without being too loud. You understand what I'm saying? That's an
Mm-hmm.
alpha male.
Mm-hmm.
I get that, and again, respectfully, I disagree. Respectfully, and the reason I say that is because I can there you can be a narcissist. Does that make you an alpha male? I don't
Thank
think
you,
so.
ALC. I'm sorry, go
I, I,
ahead.
don't, I don't think because we get into this fine line. You know what I mean? And it's not just one. It's not just financial. It's a balance. It's a balance. You know what I mean? I think if you don't have that balance, you can't consider yourself an alpha male. I think alpha male is a hot term and it's gonna fade away in 1 to 2 years, just like Hot Girl Summer did. Being an alpha male was a direct response to Hot Girl Summer to me because I did not hear alpha male until after I started hearing Hot Girl Summer. You know what I mean? So
Hot girl
I
summer is still a thing.
I don't think it is though. I don't think I don't I at least the women that I know, they're not talking Hot Girl Summer.
Well, in
You know what I mean?
Pennsylvania,
Let
it's
me
still a
let
Okay,
thing.
me
so
let
can
me
I say
let
from a
me
different
let me
Thank you.
perspective?
enlighten
Uh-huh.
you on something. Alpha male term has been going on since the '70s.
Yeah, alpha male
I want
has
to
been
make
going
something
on for
clear
many
because
years.
I want to say something because I was used for an example on a lot of things, and because I raise up and smile doesn't mean I'm trying to seduce somebody. And let's make something real clear. I don't approach men. I don't feel like I need to. I haven't got to the point where I need to be out seeking a man in that manner. I may compliment a man. I may ask him, "What you wearing?" Oh, I like that. We may exchange, stuff like that. But I do not put myself in a position to be rejected because I don't like rejection. So, what is so funny, Tawana?
Huh?
What's funny?
Woo,
Well,
woo!
what
You
you
don't see him down
doing?
here there, just he
And
dancing
I'm
all
trying to
by
have
You
a
don't
real
himself.
see you
moment.
don't see him acting a fool down
I
there.
wasn't looking at him. But yeah, I just want to make that. I would never do that. I'm never going to put myself in a position to be
Mm-hmm.
rejected because I don't like rejection at all.
Okay.
I don't think I can handle it.
Okay, and so the
Me
only thing that
myself,
I
I'm
want
old
to
school. I feel
add
like a
to
woman from the start.
anything is that I'm in another age spectrum from everybody in here, right? So I had a dad that was the person that you would describe as an alpha male, and he did not ever have to raise us. That testosterone energy never had to be pushed out. He did by demonstrating. So that terminology alpha male is painful to my ear because everybody that's shouting it out, and I'm going to put it very loosely, don't have a pot to piss in.
Right.
So for me, that man that demonstrates strength, I literally soften into without even having to try. He doesn't have to push his essence off. Like I said about Black, there's something about to know that he's not going to be out there starting a fight, but I don't have to worry about anything if a fight start. Um, and I'm not only talking about strength wise. So, and I'm just using that as an example. Something about an alpha male or whatever you want to call it. He sees me. He massages me inwardly and outwardly. He has the ability to talk to me. And when he says, baby, it's going to be okay, you believe it. You believe, and there's no bragging to it. There's no, this man is just about demonstration. He shows what his abilities are. And I'm about to beat woo woos behind because I'm trying to be serious.
No, he is a whole fool. Okay,
He's
hear
been
What
me.
is in that
drinking. He done
cup?
had a good time.
What is in
So
that cup?
I'm sure I'm trying to listen to her, but I can't
I didn't hear the
listen
words
all
she
this in
said.
his
I can't
body.
hardly breathe. But something about a man that knows who he is, that understands what his place is, that understands his role in someone's life, he doesn't have to do all that hollering of I'm a man, I am an alpha male, and
Right. He
guess
don't have to
what?
speak it. It's gonna be
Right,
shown
and guess
who you
what?
are.
5 kings can be in a room. That's what you call a round table.
Hello.
And
Preach,
they're going
girl.
to share
You
thoughts
better
that
see,
they
I got the
can be.
spirit.
So when you say if there's 5 men in the corner, they all can't be. Yes, they can.
Yeah,
He
you
dropped.
better
He
And
dropped
preach.
down. He
actually,
dropped
when
down.
you see it,
You better preach. Say
when
that,
you
baby.
see them come together,
Baby,
it's
tell
like
the
watching
Lord.
those silver foxes. Y'all ever see the little things of the silver foxes walking out? Now, I'm not saying that they're men or whatever, but when you see them walk, it's like in a
They
beautiful
exude.
buildup of energy that's
Mm-hmm.
coming forward. True
Listen,
men don't have to fight against each other. And
that's
that
what's up.
falls over to us. Our feminine energy does not have to fight. It blends, it rides on the path of each other. We learn from each other, we discover things. And it's like, oh, I didn't know that it could feel this way and be amazing. Thank you for sharing that with me because I was always afraid that I'd be looked at a certain way. But I got a sister over here telling me, no,
Listen,
baby, this feels amazing. This feels good. Be who you are. Ride
Exactly.
in your own strength. That's strength, riding
listen,
on strength. I use this
listen.
example
You
every time. If there's four, we got four different headlights in a room, four different elongated lights, right? And there's
Mm-hmm.
four light switches. I cut on the one switch, that light is going to illuminate and it's going to shine light brightly. It's at 100%. But if I put on another light, it doesn't dim this light out.
It just
Together, they brighten. And then I
yes,
cut on this
Exactly.
next
yes.
Or just
light.
right the
Guess
next
what
one.
happens? It illuminates even more. This one
Yes,
didn't
girl. You
lose this light. This
better
one
get
didn't
that
lose this
spirit.
light. And this one didn't lose this light. I cut on the fourth light. I'm almost
Girl, you better
blinded because those lights
pastor.
are
We
illuminating
tell
off
you
of
right
each other. And
now.
the only thing that it does is it brightens. It doesn't
Oh my
dim the
God.
next light to it. It just
Amen.
doesn't.
listen.
Girl.
I'm
So
gonna say it
when you're
like this.
talking about that, go ahead.
Woo!
I'm gonna say it like this.
Y'all
Alf,
didn't feel that? Y'all gotta
why is you
stop
hollering?
talking mighty in this building.
Listen.
Woo!
He said the fact that alpha man,
Yeah.
all alpha men cannot be in the same room, and I disagree with him
I
because
disagree
alpha
too.
males, alpha males always
Woo!
take different paths to get to the same
Woo!
destination.
Yeah.
You understand? And when you come together with your different paths, not only do y'all come together in a glorious place, but then y'all also teach each other what the other person did not know.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Martin Luther King and all his followers, they were all leaders in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was just that Martin Luther King was the figurehead. That didn't mean he was over everybody else. He was
Right.
just the person standing at the forefront.
I can't even run around
Now,
the
But they're
room.
all
without
leaders in
without
different ways.
without without his people standing behind him being leaders in the cut,
Yeah.
who would Martin Luther King have become?
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? An army always has a general,
Come on.
but that army is the one that keeps the general going.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the general recognized the strength of each and every one of the individuals that he has on his team.
Right.
Go ahead,
Right.
Mont.
So I
Yeah,
don't
I'm showing
necessarily care
out.
for
I
the
didn't run
alpha
around that
male
room about
term
3
either.
times.
But if we're
How
going to
y'all
use the
feel?
term,
Feel.
I'll say that an alpha male is not going to be threatened by another alpha male. You know what I'm saying?
You said that
He's
Or
gonna
right.
should I
feed
say
off of him.
a
He's
true
gonna feed
alpha
off
male
of him.
is not going to be threatened by another alpha male simply because an alpha male is alpha in his lane. Another alpha male is alpha in his lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
that's
problem
what I
is we're
said.
too busy trying to get in other people's lane because we're in competition rather than working together as a people. So I don't look at the whole alpha male thing as a competition. I don't look at an alpha male being a predator. Because the sad part is we already know predators are usually the ones that are making our lives worse, not making our lives better. A true alpha male, I believe you're always going to feel better for knowing that person, not
A true
worse.
a true alpha male is going to feed off another alpha male
Yeah,
to make a stronger pack.
I was gonna
yeah,
say to learn and grow. Hmm.
yeah.
You know,
Like I
And now,
they're
said,
gonna
let me
grow.
we
say
have
this. Let me say this. One thing I understand everybody got their opinion on based on their beliefs, but what I don't like is people try to throw their belief onto somebody to make it because they sound good or because they know a little something, and to discredit or to discount what somebody else believes. I do
Hmm.
not like that
Hmm.
at all.
Hmm. Hmm.
And that's probably why I was kind of like shut down. I don't have nothing against the brother, nothing like that, but I don't like that. And I don't like to be used as examples either. Because I'm not a predator. I'm just
Right.
deprived. I'm sex deprived. It's a difference.
Here she go, y'all.
she back.
Here
So
she
But
as
go.
I
She
get
back.
some, I will calm my little ass down. Until then, I'm not gonna stop
can
letting
I
guys know, come get this. I want it.
can I say something kind of in defense
No,
of what happened to you earlier?
absolutely not. Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
not. I'm talking about in defense of you.
Okay.
See, I kind of shut down myself only because, and I know it wasn't meant that way, but it felt as though, uh, how do I put this? That you were being personally attacked for the way that you spoke,
Persecuted.
and the the way that it was interpreted as if you were being, I mean, not you personally, but as if women are being uh, untoward when they are flirting with a man. I don't know of too many men that's going to look at a woman that said hello or spoke the way you spoke, and then all of a sudden, I don't trust you because of the way you said that. To
That's an
me,
insecure person.
that's what I was about to say. To me, there's an insecurity there. There's some trauma there that you have interpreted a innocent hello into a whole story that this woman is trying to trick me out of something. And to me, that's not that's not fair to a person,
Thank you.
and that's not always going to be
That
um,
person's meaning.
that person's
Meaning.
in
Right.
intent. Right.
Intention. Right. Hmm.
Because I'm gonna
Exactly.
tell y'all something. Be honest. Tell y'all something. Everybody think that I be flirting, but that's just my personality.
Yeah.
I want people to feel welcome, because a lot of
Yeah.
men are
You're friendly.
intimidated by me.
You're friendly.
They look at me and they be
On my
thinking
life.
that, one, I'm mean when I'm not, because normally I have a frown on my face. I have this do not, I don't want to
Black, we
bother.
can't hear. Black, you gotta mute. Black chopping
What the
and
hell am I doing?
dicing. You dicing and ricing over there.
Oh yeah, I'm cutting some sausages.
All here. Chop, chop, chop.
But
Go ahead,
yeah,
baby girl.
a lot of men are, I get judged because of my shape, my body size, and things of that nature. And I'm instantly, I was on Miss Creole Live today, and I went to Aldi's, and this Mexican man with no teeth in his front, no front teeth, he would not let me go. I had to turn the camera on so they wouldn't see who I was. They would hear me talking, but when they saw who it was, they was like, "Who was that?" It was a Mexican guy. He was just adamant. He wasn't taking no for the answer. I had to finally tell him, my boyfriend is on the phone. He's listening to you. You're gonna get me beat up.
And don't forget about the pastor.
What the pastor
Whoa,
do?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's your
What
boyfriend?
happened?
I didn't
The
have
white
one.
one right here.
It
Oh,
was
oh,
wrong.
all right,
Somebody
all
Tawanda,
right.
said it.
Tawanda, could you get your boy toy? Tawanda, could you get your boy toy? Because
I know
he
that's
got
right.
it.
The pastor that started flirting with me, and then he started flirting with you.
But no, I know him. You know Pastor Minister Joseph. He's in the nursing home. She didn't know that. He's on my
I
live
didn't
all
know he
the
was in a nursing
time.
home. He does often try to flirt with me though.
But I don't care. I want you to take
I
him.
don't either. I'm just saying.
Help. Maybe you can get him on your dental plan and help him with his
No,
teeth.
I'm not
Who
gonna
need a
do
good? Oh, she talking about your little
The
Mexican
minister.
guy.
The thing is, they come on my live and he was telling me he loved me, and they do a lot. And I
Yeah, they
ignore
do.
them because at first
Yeah.
I was letting people in my lives, but then it started getting kind of creepy. But I do not follow them back because they will be in my inbox harassing me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this
You
is
know
this is
what?
the only thing that I would add to this, and this is the only thing, and again, this comes straight from the heart. You already know what your assets are. You already know. You know that it's something above what the average person has, right? You already know that it's going to draw attention, no matter who you are, where you are, and what if you put on a muumuu, it's still going to draw attention.
Oh my
So
God.
the only thing that I would say is that you take ownership and you take pride in it, and you don't allow others, because that's when those walls come up. You don't allow others to allow you any type of distraught or any type of lessening in your
Trauma.
energy
Continued
to
trauma.
make
I've
you
been through
feel
that
bad,
as a
because it's who
kid.
you are. It's who you
That's
are.
right.
And yeah, sometimes things are going to come across as seductive. I was just being funny the other day because I put on my work outfit, and I hadn't been to work in so long that I jumped on TikTok to my, hey, do I look powerful? Blah blah blah.
Ooh, did you
And
look
somebody put in the room that dress is way too tight, and you need to take it off if you believe that you're going to be teaching anyone.
What?
That was opinion.
Really?
Now I knew that I could stretch that dress out. I have a body that it doesn't make any difference what I put on. It's going to have the appearance of tightness, and I'm not gonna
To
delineate who
cover
I
that up.
am.
Right.
and
You
you
I'm
should.
should
not gonna
not.
do it.
There you
That's
go.
right.
You shouldn't
Nor
have.
should you.
Oh, oh.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
Right.
Okay, so I
Amen.
can wear my
Stand
tights
on
because
what
I'm
you
gonna
wear.
tell you what my sister said. No, I'm going home. I'm going to Arkansas, in April, and my sister said, "What are you wearing? Something tight?" I said, "You know it. So keep your man away, cause baby, she's coming. The honey buns is coming out to play."
See, and to me that mentality, uh, that mentality is so off because whenever a predator comes your way, instead of blaming the predator for his actions,
They'll get blamed.
you get blamed for what you're wearing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. When I got
And to,
kidnapped, when I was 20, how old was I? I was 20. No, I was 31. I got kidnapped, but I was held for
oh
six
man,
hours. And the guy, he told me the reason I came to seduce him with what I had on. And I
Mm.
just had on some jeans and a t-shirt, whatever.
that's an excuse.
It was an excuse.
Yeah,
It
that's
was an
But
mental.
excuse.
That was mental
but
illness. Like,
oh yeah, he
yeah.
made me I suffered for 6 hours.
Yeah,
And
that was
Okay,
something else.
held
I'm so sorry.
held and I was just so when his mother. And the only reason why I got out the house because his mother came home.
Mama,
She was an
bring that food
elderly
to go.
lady, and I got out the house and I went straight to my godmother. See, my godmother, she's 2 days younger than my mom, but my mama was nothing like her. She went and tried to shoot up the people's house because I went got her. I didn't go to the police. I went and got her and told her what had happened, and she got in her car, went over there, and she shot at the people's house. And then I went to the police afterwards. Then I pressed charges and things of that nature. And he went to, I think they gave him like 30 days in
Mm.
jail. That's it. I was
Wow.
so disappointed in Cook County. I felt like I felt like I was wrong.
You
He
were.
didn't sexually assault me or nothing, but he held me there.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's a
You know,
federal crime.
but they
Right. Like,
didn't. Yeah, but that
That's a federal
and that
crime.
made me kind of like
you
it
on
made me
mute,
scared.
Tawanda.
I'm sorry. I only want you, honey buns, because like I said, your ray of strength is also your shadow for your inner fear.
Hmm.
And sometimes that's the obvious part. So when I say things, it is not to knock down your barrier. It is not to change who you are. It is not. I the part of me, I just want to see your glow healed.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have to be surrounded by the cement of strength, but
Yeah.
that is just elevated by the essence of who you are
Right.
inside and out. And so when the one thing that I learned from my grandmother, she always would say stuff like, if three people tell you the same thing and they're different people, listen to them because it's the truth. And when you say, oh, I hear this all the time, then look inwardly, not change who you are, but say, why am I making someone feel this way? What am I hiding? What am I trying to discard? Why do I have to say, oh, I'm going to cut them down before they hurt me? Why do I have to go into a battle
Yeah.
when I don't even know that the war grounds are there?
Yeah.
Why
It comes
why am
from
I
somewhere.
going to fight? Why am I prepared? I mean, we need to be prepared. We need to have our armor up, but there's something about going in ready to fight no matter
Yeah.
what.
You
And
know the
like I
saying,
said,
stay ready so you be ready so you ain't gotta never get ready.
yeah, but
Stay
when you
ready so
show
you
your
never have to get ready.
cards, when you show your cards, you've given people another way to get around it because it's like, oh, she's protecting this part, but she's not going to protect this part.
You right.
She's yelling out this side, but she's not, she got this side open because she's letting me know. I will never let you know that in every purse I got, well, I am letting you know now, but in every purse I got a hidden gun compartment. I'm not going to sit up there and carry my piece on my waist because guess what? They already know that it's coming and they're going to know how to protect themselves. But what they don't know is not only do I have one in my bag, I might have one around my ankle. I don't have to announce it with the roar because I don't want them to be able to build up the defenses that's there. So when you got to be ready, you don't have to be ready outwardly. You have to be ready inwardly. Your beauty, you don't understand this. I can't even start to tell you how many times and again, I'm gonna say what I said earlier. Your person is gonna be there for you. But why you gotta give him three black eyes before he can get in the door?
Right, right, right.
Cause he needs to understand. Don't play with me. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
but
Right.
even Miss Creole gave you an example of like
She gave
her
you her
black,
and I
right?
understand it because I know that. I know that form of protection.
Shit, right.
I
I
know
do
that you can't
too,
talk
cause
to
I
me unless I net you and you blah blah blah. And this person just said, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing? Who you talking to like that?" I mean, it's just something when you're ready to fight, or even when you said thank you, but then you came right back at it like a lion. It was like, wow, you just said thank you, and then
I
you
would do it with Pitch. When we first started out, I would do it with him. And
mm-hmm.
when I saw you, I saw me. And so
right.
that's why I was telling you what I was telling you.
So
You
this
gotta
is
be
what
a
she's
person.
saying. From
You
my
gotta be.
elder to Creole to Lisselle, from Lisselle to you, these are women that have already walked the path that we don't
Yes,
want you to have to walk.
yes.
And I don't want you to walk. I don't want you to self
Just say you
sabotage
don't want me to
something
continue to walk because
that could
that's
be great
I've
for
been
you.
walking it.
Yeah, to continue to walk. When you get, I mean, it's just something about beautiful to be surrounded by, and I say this for men too, to be surrounded by certain amount of energy, right? To be surrounded by a certain amount. Oh, there go that pretty girl. Anyway, to be surrounded by that certain. Okay, this is a prime example. Are you there? Are you frozen?
No, she's there.
No, but she's frozen.
No, she's not.
No? Okay, she's
Mm-mm.
Y'all there? That honest. Is y'all there? I have no idea. It just went blank.
I hear.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody back?
No, not yet.
Well,
Okay. They coming.
twin.
Okay, here she come.
Okay.
I just sent.
Fel- fel-
Okay.
Okay, here they come.
Okay, here they come.
Excuse me.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what
I'm
happened.
like, what happened? You said it was maybe everybody was getting ready
On
to
the low,
freeze.
it will
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Anyway, so
I
what
thought
I'm
somebody
saying
got
is that
messed up. I ain't know what happened.
I know we didn't do anything to get banana.
Right, that's what I thought that quick. I'm like, oh, don't tell me. But okay.
so what I was
Who
saying is
left?
that
What happened?
Philandro. No, he's there. Philando, Creole,
Munt
Soul,
just left. Maybe he'll come back.
mine.
What you eating, Woo Woo?
Chicken
What's
nuggets.
good?
Wow, my screen is not showing the comments. Can
I
y'all see
got
the
a tender
comments?
for you.
Oh my
He been
God.
drinking. He been drinking. That's what he is. He said he get that little bit of
You gonna have to
alcohol in
move
him.
that tongue a little bit
Tawanda,
faster, baby.
if you don't get your boy toy.
Son, son, calm
I didn't mean to
down.
hang it like
Look,
that,
Calm
though.
look,
down.
look.
Come get me. Come get Yo, fuckhead.
he said, he said, come
Come
get
get
him,
me.
Come on.
Tawanda.
He said it.
Come get me.
Tell him to
Yeah,
mute
come
himself.
get me.
Anyway,
Hey, mom, back.
sometimes, and again, that's that thing about strong women coming together. We've walked the path through trails, through Brussels, through thorns, trying to protect ourselves because we've encountered some kind of hurt and trauma in our lives. And then we really realized that the people that we actually were punching at were the people that really cared for us the most. And for
Right.
whatever reason, we let the most ignorant ones in because we think they're strong and can handle me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we
Mm-hmm.
let those wrong people in based off of that synopsis. Oh, he can take what I got to give. He can take it because he don't care about you.
Right.
He can
Mm.
take it because you can't cause him pain. Because he don't really want you anyway. So you
Right.
can't hurt him. So he gonna get you in the place where he want to get you. He gonna do what he want to do with you, and he's gonna finish with you, and he gonna walk away. But that
Mm-hmm.
person that really, really did care for him, you caused him pain because he feels you, because he cares about you. So your words will hurt them. And they can either try to stand up to it, but they can only stand up for so long. Because I don't know about you, but I can bust my head against a brick wall one time. Somebody a little bit stronger than me might be able to do it two or three, and then you got somebody that can break concrete with their head, but they've trained for that.
Right.
The
And
average person
you know
hasn't
what's bad?
trained to go up against that wall.
I'm
Who
a
was
I'm
We
gonna
that?
go
just want
back
to
on.
love on you and let
I'm a,
you know that you are beautiful on the inside and out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back on mute after I say this. You
Okay.
said sometimes words can hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also the lack of words can hurt just as bad.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm just throwing all these nuggets out here. I'm gonna have to pay y'all for just coming up and blessing me with all this knowledge
And what I
and
want to tell you, Tanya, I
hmm
like how you're receptive to it though, because I know you feel the warmth and the love in the room. Because I'm telling you, even from coming in the first night, I've grown to really like you and see. Because as Tawanda, I told her, I said, "Oh, I love going in her room because I think you're funny. Like I do love your energy. I do love coming in here. So I do want to say that, and I know you do get defensive sometimes, but on the other hand,
girl, I get
you
jumped
are
on.
you are listening though. But I
I
like
do.
how you still listening, right?
Yeah,
You
because I
are
want to be
still
better. I don't
listening.
want to be. I don't want to be. I want to be better. I want to be a. I want to be a better person because I don't have my mother here anymore tell me when I'm doing wrong. I don't have my favorite sister here who would just really, really tell me when I'm doing wrong. So
Right.
I'm really in the, I'm in a forest trying to find my way out sometimes. You know?
Yeah. And I can see that because it's not going to, when we're used to doing things one way for so long, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she'll drop a nugget, I drop a nugget, Creole drop a nugget, even in the guys on the panel. But you have to, I feel like you're just, okay, well, I could take a piece of that. I could take a piece of what she said. And that's what we have to do sometimes. And it takes time for those things to happen. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Or for it to come into you, or how, you know what I'm trying to say. I hope you know what I'm trying to say, so
I
you'll
know
be
what you're
able to
saying.
use it.
I'm learning to
So
take my time. I
right.
used to have to be, everything had to be moving a certain way at a certain time. I felt like time was of an essence. If it don't happen now, it's not gonna happen. I put so much on time that I was forgetting about me, and trying to really, I learned what I went, like even in relationships. I learned that when dating, I let a man tell me he want to get to know me, but he wasn't moving fast enough. So next, I come in, step in, and help him out. Then then I find myself, I'm doing all the calling, I'm doing all the pursuing, and now it's not even. I feel like I'm being used. My time is being used. So
Right.
now I flipped it. When a
Mm-hmm.
man tells me he want to get to know me, I sit back and let him do that.
Okay.
And I go at
Mm-hmm.
his pace. If he doesn't call me, first of all, he got 3 days. If I don't hear from him in 3 days, well, I told you that yesterday. I told you that in 2 or 3 days, I forgot about him. I done moved on.
It's a wrap.
But the thing is, if a man doesn't do things, I still have a timeline, because I don't want him to think he can wait 6 months and think I'm going to still remember who he is and still be interested of allowing him to get to know me. So if he
Now
don't,
I get that, because I don't want to waste my time. Like, if you're not
right,
interested in me, you know what
because
I'm saying? Then
and what you're
right, let's
not going
get
to
that
do,
out
and
in the
what he's
beginning.
not
Right.
going to do either, he's not going to gather up all these numbers and then put me on the back burner when they don't work out and he come back to me. No.
Okay.
Because I'm hot commodity too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only one who's hot commodity.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing things a little bit different. When I do that now, I still get cussed out by men because they feel like that I'm not putting forth no effort. I'm not pursuing them. Well, you're the one who said you wanted to get to know me, and you're the one who said you just looking for a friend. So I don't talk to my male friends every day. I talk to them when we talk to each other. It's just simple. Now, what do you want? What do
My
you want?
I
shoulder hurt,
think
y'all.
nowadays people have like 50 definitions of the word friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they want girlfriend privileges, but they don't want to label it as girlfriend. They feel like if I say friend, I could still do what I want to do, but I still want you to be loyal like we dating. So
Well,
I
I
think
don't sleep with my
nowadays,
friends.
yeah.
I don't kiss with my friends. We
Hmm.
don't hold hands. We don't Netflix and chill.
Right.
We don't cuddle up. You don't spend the night. I don't spend
Hmm.
at your house. We don't do those things. You're not giving those benefits.
Hmm.
And you don't have to take me out to eat, and I ain't gotta take you out to eat.
Right.
We ain't gotta do, we can just be, when we have an event, you show up, we support each other on that level and keep it moving. But now if you wanna lay up with me, I'm a kisser now. A man wanna kiss on these lips, I'm ooh, I gotta really like him. And if I like him, we go together once we start kissing in my mind.
I can't take her. I
We
can't.
go together.
Y'all do what, Tanya?
We
Why
go
is that
together.
We
me
go
though?
together.
Once you kiss me, that's it.
That's it. When he pulling that bottom, this
That's
big,
me.
this
Oh my
big
God.
bottom lip of mine. When he starts sucking and pulling on that bottom lip, you cannot be going into somebody else. We go together. We go together, right? And I tell them, we go together.
Mhm.
So don't do
Girl,
that.
you almost made me spit out everything I had in my mouth on this phone.
What we do?
Ooh.
Don't kiss me like that. That's too much passion. Just peck me on my forehead. Kiss me on the cheek. Keep it moving.
Well, I don't know about you, but that kiss on the forehead can be just as devastating as the kiss on
Not
the
for me.
lips.
Preach,
Not,
especially when
not
it's
for me.
gentle.
I wrote
If
I
you
Yo, what
wrote a
happened? What
poem
happened to the
Come
about the
comment?
on,
kiss on the
soulmate.
forehead.
What is it? Come on, soulmate. Say that
Especially when
again.
it's that gentle forehead kiss, when they take your head and they gently do. I'm telling you,
And it lingers just
your mama here, you know that, right? And your daddy. And your
What?
stepdad.
they know what I
What
do.
is? Oh, hold on. What does the Holy One know about a forehead kiss?
I
Hold
said
You
on.
she on
know,
mute.
I
Who's he
write
talking
books,
about? Who's
okay?
he talking about?
So trust me.
Oh, you talking about
Don't
the
let the
baby
smooth
girl?
taste fool you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking
That's
about
right.
the good one. She's the good one.
I'm a good girl, though. I'm a good girl.
Yeah, yeah. Cause how old are you? 28.
Supposedly.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Right. Okay. Yeah, my daughter's 28. So y'all,
Okay.
yeah. Hmm.
Other than that, though,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to relationships, I move slow. I move slow with a guy.
Hmm.
He
Good
gonna
for
put
Well,
in
you.
work with me. I
that's
promise
a
you
good
that.
thing because you guys be out here
And
growing.
you
Drive me
know what?
so
So that's a
fast.
good thing.
And then,
Youth is a
and
beautiful thing, but the one thing I've learned being 63 now is that I'm living in dog years. I'm getting a birthday every 3 months, whereas before I was only getting a birthday every
I
two
was
years,
That's
right?
right. I
So
was getting
now,
ready to say
and
it
it's
is a
not that
little
I rush
different.
it, right?
Right.
It's not that I rush it. It's just like, look, be intentional
You
with
ain't
me.
got
Know what
time
you
to.
want. Don't
right.
play with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I'm
And
going to
yeah.
time
ask you those
life is
questions right
short.
up.
Yep.
What is it? Do you think you just want to fuck me? Do you think you just want to, what is it that you want?
Right.
That
Let
you
me
want,
know.
because this
Allow
man
me to make
decided
that
to
a
quit playing this
decision.
I'm
game.
29 and I have that mentality. So when I get to y'all age, I don't even want to see myself. Like I want to be
Girl, you're
horrible.
going to be a demonic person. You're going to be knocking him out the
Well,
list.
on real rap, hopefully when you get to our age, you'll already be, you'll be married, and
Yeah.
that's if you want, I should say, and still
Yeah.
settled in.
Baby, I move
Because
so
Hey,
fast. I have a man
how old
yesterday
truthfully,
are
I
you?
that
have,
took advantage of
I
him.
have, I have made mistakes, right, and so
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's
Right.
what I was saying about Tanya. What I'm appreciating is that you do listen because people had to tell me stuff too. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, I
Mom
still
said
be
he
in that
turning everyone
relationship.
in.
Okay,
No.
so I had to learn. I had to think about what it was. What okay? So now, Lisa, what is it? What are you
Oh,
doing?
you
You
saying good night?
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
You
doing.
listening?
Oh, okay.
No,
I
he
thought
do
you
gotta
said you
have.
was going to
He
turn us
gotta be
in.
at Sunday school tomorrow.
Oh, Ma, you
No,
leaving?
no, we don't do Sunday school, but I got some kids to pick up in the morning that's in a
Okay. Oh yeah, it is 12:30, right?
yeah, they're in a program for foster kids.
Okay.
Uh I got to bring them to church tomorrow.
Baby, you got
Okay.
blessed tonight in this live month. You got
Well,
more
Ma,
Hey,
thank you
more
so
I
much
blessings
for
than
enjoyed
sharing.
everybody.
Big
myself.
Amen.
blessings.
Can I just say I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed meeting every one of you guys. I followed every one of you guys.
Good, good.
Black and I will be getting back in touch with you about the shirt, and I will be getting back in touch with you about the beard oil, uh, a beard
You
butter.
don't even
Excuse
got a
me.
beard.
His
Why?
daddy,
So
hey,
Why?
let him buy it. He
Woo,
can go to the
woo,
other
woo.
side. We gotta get him a woman this year.
You supposed to be talking to that one right there, woo woo. That's all you need to
You
be
right. You
doing,
focus
right?
on the.
Right.
You need to
But
get you some too,
anyway,
boo.
Mr. Mott, it was really nice. Like I said,
Nice
you
meeting
really
you.
brought in a beautiful energy. It was nice meeting you. And again, I wanted
Mm-hmm.
Nice
thank
to
you.
meeting you.
Love him to
talk of
pieces.
I want to again I'll tell you I appreciate your vulnerability
And his
and
transparency.
right and your transparency and Creole's boyfriend. I love that little thing y'all did. I just
He
That
above
did
you.
my
her.
heart good. That's
Okay,
what I'm talking
that's
about,
what I'm trying to
leaders.
say.
That's that
Yes,
man
yes.
thing.
That
That's
now that was
it right
true
there. That
leadership
was that
right
was a true
there.
Meeting
leadership
in the middle.
program right there.
Right. That
Yeah,
wasn't one man better than the other. That wasn't one man trying to outdo it. It was just
right.
genuine. He
Genuine
stepped
love.
right
Turn your
in when
fucking
he
car
saw
off, dog.
something. Y'all,
Whoa.
whoa, put your
Wait
thing
a
on
minute,
mute.
Woo.
He on mute now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh. I thought he was. It
Mute.
looked.
Okay, no.
It said it was on
So,
mute.
but anyway, it was, and now that right there was
It was
truly,
beautiful.
yeah,
That
it
was
It's
really
nothing
was,
like
the
and that
Black
was
the
just
Kings.
epitome of what
leadership.
two men do.
Men,
And you can
right?
drop that word, but two men coming together, one man stepping up, recognizing the other man's.
Yes.
And it wasn't that it was pain, it was the moment of just a remembrance, I would say, the moments of just something coming together as a man. And so that man was able to demonstrate his vulnerability, and the other man was
Other
able to
man,
say, I love
love.
you, I'm
Yep.
here for you, and if you need me, let's do this. You know
This
what I'm
You're
right.
not
saying? And
alone.
it was
Right.
just the
You
most
Yes.
don't have
beautiful
to
He
do
didn't
this
thing.
by
Yes.
leave him.
yourself.
Yeah, he didn't leave him hanging out there. His response
Yeah.
was just right there, and it was
Hmm.
genuine. Like I felt it. You feel
That's my
me?
tribe. I love
And
them both.
yeah, and it was.
We
Yeah,
love you too.
yeah. So thanks again.
All
So,
right.
Mr.
Love
Mark,
y'all.
thank you. Thank you
How
Don't
for
I'm
often?
coming
forget.
allowing me to
back.
ask those
Don't
How
questions
often do
that I
y'all
don't
was
get on?
forget.
Hmm.
Well, I'm on every day. But
Baby.
these young ladies, they blessed my lives so well last Saturday.
We
We
doing
said
it
we'll keep
again.
going it up because they have a life I don't, and they be busy during the week. So
She can say anything. I
We were.
stop
they
in. I stop in every once in a while, but I just listen usually during the
yeah,
week.
they don't come
But
on
Okay.
a panel like
yeah,
that.
but
But
the
they
Okay.
on
Saturday.
Saturday is Tawanda and LaSalle's day. They can come on anytime, and we just have these conversations. And you
And
see
it's
Okay.
what
just
they
Oh,
very
pull. They
organic.
oh.
pull. They
Hmm.
pull
Okay.
things out of you.
I
Gotcha.
guess I got
Last
to tune
week,
in on Saturday.
be quiet,
Yeah.
boo. Last week was dynamic.
It
Now
was, and that's
that
how it
last
kind of
week was
yeah.
dynamic.
And
It was
even this week
amazing.
was just
This was
yeah,
good. This
good,
was
yeah.
good.
Well, I'll definitely be back.
I love
Yeah,
Oh,
therapeutic
thank
Please.
yeah,
conversations like this, though. It
yes,
really
Same here.
really helps. You know.
Same
yeah.
here.
We
Yeah.
may have to
yeah.
do this next Sunday because Saturday I'm going out. I'm trying to go find me a man.
All
All
right,
So I'm
right,
gonna
sis.
use
all
some of these
right, all
tips.
right, Mama
I'm
Bear.
gonna
All
use
right.
these tips I learned tonight and be like, "Hi, how you doing? What's that you? Oh, can I have that? Oh, let me see what you drinking. You want to come to my room tonight? Okay.
What the hell?
One thing I gotta say is y'all are definitely interested because Mama Bear be getting off a live quick when it ain't popping. Y'all
Shut
been
up.
on live for
5 hours.
hours. So I know y'all was having great conversations.
It's been five and a
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
half hours. Last week we did 9. We was on there for 9 hours.
That
What?
was crazy because
Wow.
And we
nobody
didn't
knew.
feel it didn't feel like 5 hours.
Nobody knew.
When you're vibing and you're interacting with people you enjoy talking to,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
don't think about the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
that's a
And then
shift
and I
and an
wanna
hour overtime.
No,
yeah,
it was 9.5 hours. And
yeah.
I put that whole 9.5 hours on my YouTube. I broke it up in 3 segments, 3 hours each. And
I have to go look at that.
it was popping from the time we opened our mouths
Uh-huh.
until we said goodbye. It was
It was funny.
popping.
It was funny.
Yo,
Nice.
It was
It
just, it was
that's a
was.
fact.
humor. It was
It
serious. It was
was.
humor again.
We
There was
Yeah, yeah.
matchmaking going on.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had
That's
matchmaking
make
and he
going on.
claimed
Yeah,
wasn't no
yeah.
matchmaking. But you know,
Does anybody do any of us have an update on that
I
little
have
match?
an update.
Okay, well give it. Share that. Real quick. Share that.
I'm gonna have to go on Creole site and see what she do.
Uh
What on my page?
No,
When
your panel or what? Not your
you're
your
live.
oh,
platform.
like my lives. Mostly when I lives, just play music and I just talk back and forth. I have the panels
No.
open
Oh shit, the
and
car
we
coming.
talk, chit chat,
Whoa, you gotta
whatever goes.
mute. Whoa, whoa.
Woo woo. Chill out, man.
You gotta
Sometimes we do
mute.
poetry, but most of the time we
Sometimes
do
Oh, I would
sing.
like to do
Sometimes we
that. I would
dance.
like to do
You
Yeah.
that.
know,
I'd like to be a
Yeah.
part of that.
I do
We
poetry
definitely
when they
can.
ask me to. You know, but yeah. Other than that, we just be vibing. That's it.
Yep.
let
That's
me give you
what's
the
up.
update real quick.
Yeah, yeah, let's hear this.
Ooh.
Dark Secret came in my life
Ooh.
Thursday. Right? It was Thursday, right? Because they Saturday. He came on live Thursday. I said, hey, what's going on? I said, what
Mm-hmm.
happened? Give me the update. Did y'all make a batch? He said it was a dud. I said, what you mean
Oh,
it was a dud? man, she was lying. And he said, I'm gonna have to talk to you about it offline. I said, okay. He said, I hit you up on your inbox. So I said, okay. So I went to the inbox. I said, what's going on? What happened? You know, but he sent me his number. He told me to call him. I called him. He tells me that she called him from a fake number, from a Google number. I said, what's wrong with that? I don't want nobody. She give me a fake number. You know, I said, but what's wrong with? She don't know you. She want to make
That's
sure
actually
that
smart of
she's
her.
being
That's very
Right.
smart.
safe. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
especially on this type of atmosphere.
Right.
And
And he was
Any
uh-huh.
type of atmosphere.
he was like,
Yeah.
she was, if you don't trust me, I was being I said, she don't know you to trust you.
Right.
And he was like, well, that's about, I said, you could have told me that. Why you want me to call you to tell you that?
So it was a dud just because of the phone number?
He said, well, she didn't call me back and I ain't called her back. I said, all because of how you, okay, if you never called her back, how you know she was calling you from a Google number? You have to have called her back and realize that it was a Google number. And when you realize it was a Google number, you didn't try no more. Just say that. Don't be lying. So he's going to turn around and flip it and say, well, my boy trying to holler at you. Your boy trying to holler at me? I said, are you sure you ain't trying to holler at me?
Right.
Because why you want me to call you? He said, well, I said, who is your boy? He said, his name is Craig. He worked for the Chicago Bulls. I said, okay, but who is he? Craig who? He couldn't think of his. I said, this is your boy. You talk to him today, you would know his last name. I said, is it a Craig Whitley? Because it's a Craig Whitley always in my thing. Now, his last name is Wilson. He supposed to come on tonight, and I'm going to tag you. You know I never got that tag. I never got that tag. And, you know, I'm going to call you back. He never called. He said, I'm going to be in Atlanta next week, and I want you to come. I want you to meet him. I said, I already got plans for next week. He said, the Q Dogs are having. I said, so basically you had me to call you. Really, there really was no update. Is you really got mad because she called you from another number. And I said, man, you full of shit. I told him just that. Shit.
Yeah, that sounds like something else to me. Like,
But he
Yeah.
said, well, I didn't want to tell all her bitch. I said, then why are you telling me to call you? You know the whole intent was to call so I could get the juice. I want the juice. I want some sweet tea.
right. He knew what you was asking him. Like, I want to know what's going
I want to
on.
know
So
what
you already knew that. He
because
already knew
y'all
that.
both got off that lie.
The same night. So that's
All
what I'm
right.
saying. They
Well,
talk
we're gonna go
that night.
ahead and bid Mr. Mont good night because he hanging in there. But I want to say thank you for allowing me to ask you the question initially and not taking offense to it, and
Oh,
really
no problem.
understanding that it was coming from a good place. I was really very curious. So, thank you for
And
that, and thank you for hanging out with us, sir.
no
Yes, Mr.
problem. And
Mott.
always remember, it takes a lot to it takes a lot for me to go there. So don't worry about it. You can ask me anything, and I'm fine with it. I'm an open book.
All
Thank
right,
you.
All
We
sir.
right
love you.
now, watch what you say.
Okay,
Mr.
I'm
Mott,
a
you're
semi
fine.
open book. How about that?
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one.
He's my therapist on
Good night.
standby.
You too, brother.
There you
All
go.
right, Mr. Mott.
All
Don't forget, iPrayShop.com.
Pitch.
right. I got you.
All right.
All right. Bye bye.
Have a
Have a
good
good
night.
week. Have
Bye.
a
You
good
too.
night.
Pitch.
Bye bye.
Pray for us.
I will. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Pitch.
And actually, I want to commend you guys, Philando and
Are you okay?
Black,
Huh?
for you guys creating a safe atmosphere and woo, because some guys don't create a atmosphere for us as women, and y'all did that as well too, and Mr.
I
Mott.
love
So
you.
I appreciate that as well.
Yeah, that was amazing. I'm telling you, my soul, and I don't say this very often, but my soul was stirred.
You're not alone.
Woo! To see that
So now
interaction take place.
what I want to say to y'all, do y'all not remember he was the one? Remember the one that was screaming so hard on the phone last Saturday, and he was in the car, and we were
That
like,
was him.
"Calm
That was
down, that
officially
was
him.
him." Yeah, that was him.
Oh, and I was telling, that's the one I told her, I can't hear you because you're yelling at me, so
Yelling,
your words are
yes.
not. Oh,
That's the
God,
same
yeah.
God. That's the same God. That's the
Well,
same
Mhm.
I
God.
mean, for me,
And I see it's still, I guess that's his thing. But
That's just
that's
how the
his
way he
thing.
communicates. And he's
okay.
just passionate. That's what I pick from it. He's very
Mm,
passionate.
mm.
Whatever he talk about, he's very passionate about it. That's just his delivery. I don't think he mean anything bad about
But
it.
when, even in your passion, you have to be able to receive and give, right? So
Mhm.
you can share a thought. And again, this is about conversation. You're sharing a thought. A person is listening to receive it, not listening just to respond to it. Then, once you've said it, allow them to paraphrase, check for clarity to make sure that we're on the same page, and then allow them to expound on whatever it is. So, unfortunately, it was like at the last week anyway, it was like talking to a wall, and it was like, I can't do this because I can't even hear you when you
But you
yell at
know
me. I
why he
can't
did
even
what
hear.
he did last week, right?
No.
You remember the man came in there and said, "You women gotta get y'all places back and learn how to lead." And he came in
Oh,
with
yeah, that took
Yeah,
them
yeah,
there.
okay, yeah, yeah.
that's why
Well,
he
we
came.
didn't
He
agree
came.
with it,
Right,
Tim.
right. Because I'm trying to get it. Why he was
Like,
just
what kind of mess is that? He was like,
yeah.
but even Detroit was like, man, y'all just took us back 20
I
years.
know, but even right, and now think about it. Even with Detroit, not even agreeing with it, right? But his demeanor was not all like,
Over the place.
right, right,
We didn't even agree with it. We were like, huh?
right,
We were like, what?
right, right.
I
We
ain't
as
been doing
women
all
didn't
this.
even agree with that, right? Because I want my man to be like,
Yeah.
Right.
come here. What you
That's
say,
Philando's
baby?
now. Pew
Come
is
here.
Philando's boy now.
We
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
We'll
I
tell
picked
him in
that
his
up.
face. We ain't talking
I
about him
picked
behind his back.
I picked that up. But Philando's he did sit here and listen, so I respect that. So
No, I mean, I'm not saying the same thing that I told him. What I said in here, I told him. You yell at me, I can't hear you.
mm-hmm,
I'm
Mhm.
not
mm-hmm.
absorbing. I'm not receiving. I'm not doing anything. I'm completely shutting down.
Do y'all see how
Yeah.
beautiful this is? I haven't seen not one message. Oh, I am 33. I'm in Argentina. I need love. I haven't seen that at all this evening.
Right.
I wish I
You
could just
are
have
funny.
that kind of moment with that get on my nerves so bad.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But you got Wu turned up.
And then Woo been straight comedy for me all night. I promise you that.
It's always one. Last week it was Detroit who was straight comedy.
Yeah. So we always need a good somebody to make us just laugh. And Woo was
Hmm.
it this week. Woo was definitely it this week. Especially when he started putting up when he was holding the sign alpha male. Did y'all see that? Yo, I thought I was gonna fall
Where
out
did
the
he get the
bed.
paper pen
Crazy.
from?
Right. Where did he
Where did
even
that come
get that?
from?
Where did he even get that from? Then he was doing all this. Y'all didn't see? Yo, he was acting a fool. But we needed that laugh.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. That
Uh-huh.
Douce with that hibiscus is hitting.
Is it?
I also like Douce with orange juice.
I just had a little healthy drink.
Oh, I drink Douce when I'm in Vegas. Turn up for the Douce.
Woo is already gone. He already gone. He two sheets to the wind. Hey, Woo. When we come
What
together,
happened?
I can't have you drinking that much. I just need you to take a shot to calm your nerves down, but no more than that, okay?
I still gotta find me a partner. Man,
Because
what happened to Blue?
I like when you had that little slight nervousness about you, but you was
Yeah,
thinking
it was
everything
cute.
through.
Yeah.
Yo, Miss Tawanda, if I
Yes, sir.
ever, and I mean
Uh-huh.
ever, came across you, the things I would do to you would be different. Like,
See, that's the juice
different.
talking.
No, listen, you're not no rookie. Like, you in a whole, the way you are, and you a belly dancer. You've been a belly dancer for years. The way you move with your slick movements, you know how to capture. Listen.
Come on, belly dancer. Yes.
Yo,
That is
listen. She
my
a
new
belly dancer.
Who was that?
BD.
Wait a minute.
Excuse me,
Hold up.
who?
Girl, bye. Get rid of her,
Yo,
Woo.
I
Please.
can't see
Send it
the
to
comments.
Angela.
Can
I
somebody
can't see the
remove Becky
comments.
from the chat, please?
Who?
Get rid of her, Woo.
I can't see the comments. You look, Mama Bear. I'm gonna send you a
I got her.
screenshot
I
right
got
now.
her. I got her.
How my phone looks.
I got her.
Bye, Becky.
My comments are blocked, and I don't know why.
I got her.
Wow.
Or Becky.
Yeah, I can
Well,
barely see my comments too. Something happened when we came back. I can see
yeah,
some of them,
yeah. When we
but I
came
can't
back,
see the
it's like a
full. Yeah, something
screen now.
happened to my comments.
Okay, she's blocked.
Me too. Me too. But
Yeah.
sheesh, Miss Tawanda, she's something special.
Why did she point her out? Does she know you?
Mama, do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know?
I have no idea who Tamara is.
She
She said,
said,
"I
"Can she
want to
take you
get
She
down?"
said
in a box. Can y'all
your name.
remove
I almost
Angel?"
said something so ugly that and I'm
Oh, me
trying to.
too.
I mean,
I'm so
see,
mad I can't see the
Tanya
comments.
can
Is
tell you I slip
Why would
sometime.
they
I'll be
remove
like,
me when you don't even have
What happened? What
followers,
happened?
baby? Get your following up.
Well,
you
let
may
me
not be
see.
the one, but I
Uh,
am.
Well, they
Cause see,
know
now you
y'all.
coming for me,
Oh
and I
my goodness.
promise you, I got time. I
Wait a minute.
promise you.
Not only that, but baby girl,
They
do not give her your energy. I promise you.
don't
And
do.
she ain't she's not
She came
even
in under another name, but like it's
name
like this is the
another
thing.
name, and she didn't even have enough numbers to come up. So like, what are you doing? What are you
but why
Mm-hmm.
they
doing?
It,
coming for y'all to
Right,
the heck is
exactly.
going on?
Hmm.
because they
Tell me
They
both
know
of y'all.
your
power
name.
we the little slug up under the rock recognizes when it's too much sunlight because they know they're gonna dry up and shrivel.
Literally.
I
I
think
say
y'all
that
need to
little
Oh
stay
Lord,
slug
y'all,
quiet.
recognizes salt.
baby, your son done jumped in, your daughter done jumped in.
Oh, they definitely will. You
Hmm.
better believe they will.
In
Look,
a
she tapping
heartbeat.
in. I
Oh,
just
she
want to get
came.
in the
Get you
box.
some followers and then you can
Somebody's
get in the
making
box.
fake pages because they're all like under
Okay,
these old.
Philando got him. Thanks, Philando.
Okay.
Don't mute him, Philando. Block him. Don't just mute. Block.
I do both.
Okay,
So
thank you.
moved and they're
Stupid
blocked.
ass people.
I just be pushing all the
Oh,
buttons.
Yeah, I
This
don't
Well,
know what
anyway,
that was about.
I'm gonna tell you that I done stole some sensual energy from Miss Creole. I done stole some extra super strength from Miss Tanya. From Miss Lizelle, well, I always steal joy from her. She just got that quiet peace that's always amazing. And Miss Soulmate, I want to talk to you because I want to know about your poetry. I write poems as well,
Okay.
and I do spoken word and a lot of neo soul clubs out here. So I want to hear some of your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but your smile elevated and radiated this room. I'm
Oh,
just sitting up there like,
Thank you.
woo! Why do I feel like I'm? I feel like I am under a heater blanket. Someone
I
plugged
turned
in.
to so a backstory about my writing. I was bullied a lot in school, and
Okay.
so I felt like I couldn't speak out on it. So I started writing about it. That's where my love for poetry came.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that I felt that I couldn't speak on it. I was too scared to. I was too afraid to.
Okay.
And so I just started writing it out, and before I knew it, I was writing poetry, and from that came short stories, and it just took a life of its own. So
Right.
oh wow, that's what's up.
For
So now
me,
you do.
when writing my I started. It was my feminine essence that needed to escape. It was
hmm
the one that I wanted to say about that feminine energy. It's the things that I wanted to say out loud, but you really couldn't
yeah.
say it in a certain space. So if I could
hmm
write it on paper, it allowed it to escape. It allowed it to be free, but it didn't allow it to dissipate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It stayed in that arena where I needed to be. So when I could pull it out, I can go back and review it. So it's
Yeah.
always thoughts of mine that maybe, and especially when I was trying to learn how to hone my tongue, because my tongue was masterful in cutting a
hmm
person's throat.
Yeah.
And that should never be a gift that anybody should be proud of.
hmm
And so I wanted to be able to learn to use my words to uplift and not tear down.
Right.
And so that's, and also, so it in that time that I was trying to control my thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
paper to pen became my resource.
Yep. That's I feel like I filtered a lot with writing. Is helped me a lot over the years. And
Hmm.
I still use it as that to this day. Like
Yeah.
if I'm feeling anxious, because I do deal with anxiety,
Hmm.
I do still write about that. I've written poems about anxiety, depression, things that women go through.
Hmm.
Whatever my heart feels at the time is like I write about it. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing I have to think about. It comes. Like it's
Yeah.
weird. I can't
Yeah.
explain
It,
it.
absolutely.
She sings too. It just comes. Oh, here we
Yeah.
You hear? Oh, here we go. I heard you.
Mama,
I heard
Mama
you.
doing what Mama's supposed to do. She sings
She
too.
is.
That's
I'm gonna let
just,
her live. I'm gonna
just so you know.
I'm her I'm her only one, so
Oh,
I
oh,
let
you only had the one daughter, Creole?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
she's my
okay.
only biological daughter. I have
Oh,
two
okay.
TikTok children in the live. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But But she's
Okay.
biological, I'm the only one. She's the only
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Look, so let me explain something to you. To TikToks.
Oh, they know better.
Thank you, baby.
They know me. They
I
know I'm
don't know
crazy.
who A is it
That's her
ALC or
daughter.
AC?
That's her
ALC, yeah.
TikTok daughter.
ALC.
Oh, you are
Mm-hmm.
beautiful because you just been giving us love all night.
All
And I
night.
want to tell
All
you
night.
thank you
Yeah,
All night.
all night.
yeah, so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you say, Mr. Philando?
To want to start preaching,
I didn't
baby.
was. I was just expressing my gratitude.
Oh, okay.
We
No,
love
it's
you.
just something about people when he said, five kings can't come, five alpha males, or if you see five men, you can't have not. There's only one alpha, and the only thing that, and I had written a poem about it. That's why it was right there on me. But if you know anything about light and the way that it illuminates, it doesn't dim out one light; it always
Come
brightens.
on. Come
And
on.
it's just, how can you even say that out loud to
That's like
begin
saying,
to believe that because there's one beautiful piece of energy here that another piece can't join it, because if not we wouldn't have all those brilliant stars in the sky.
right.
You know what I'm saying? If not, we wouldn't have that hill covered with grass, because grass, one blade by itself is nothing. But when you put it all out there and it all grows together, you get the different hues, the different variations. And then you look at a hill from a distance, it's that green that stands out so powerfully. So, how can one thing dim another?
Right.
I never understand that. I really
Right.
don't. So,
That's just like saying all of us as women sitting here, because it's taking all of us collectively to, I believe, have a nice life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
right.
like saying one of us would not is outshining the other. Like I just think that's a
Mm-hmm.
not a
And,
good
and,
way
and
to
I'm
think
sorry,
about
Fernando.
it,
I know
right?
that that's your friend, but that would even make me think. Well, if two alpha males can't be together, where do you fit
Where do you
in
fit
his
in?
word?
Right,
Right.
right.
So, and I know he probably doesn't even mean it that way, but when you say it out loud, you've
Mm-hmm.
delineated another person, because you're saying I'm the only beast that can be in here for right now, and then I'll step back and I'll let you do what you do. But as long as I'm here, there can be no other out. Ugh, that just doesn't make sense.
And it just and I want to speak on that. Think of it, the sun and the moon. They both give light, and they both come at different times in their different elements, but they both shine. There's room at the table for more than one.
Hmm.
So I that's how I perceive it. The
Yeah.
sun and the moon, they both give light. They may
Right.
Yeah,
do it different ways, they may do it at different times, but they both shine equally because
Right.
you
Right.
both can't look at them too close. So
Right.
they both
Absolutely.
give what they need to give, you know.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I don't know. It's something powerful. I remember walking. It was me, and I have 11 sisters, so that you kind of go where I'm going. And we're all shaped the same, but different heights and different shades. So we're kind of busty, small waisted, and heavy bottom, but different heights, right? Different coloring, right? but we look alike. Period. Point blank. And a gentleman was driving by, and he stopped. He stopped his car right in front of us. He rolled down the window, and we kind of looked at him like we didn't know what had happened. He said, "Beautiful queens." He goes, "I know each and every one of you are related." He said, "Go back and tell your mama I love her, because the beauty that was created here has lasted me for the rest of this week." And he drove off. So it's something powerful when you have energy that comes together. And is everybody frozen?
No.
No.
Let, let me tell y'all what just happened. Everybody was like this.
No, we were. I was just listening.
No, you was looking down. They were reading. Everybody was reading something. And then I said, and we frozen. Everybody said at the same time, no.
No. Oh, somebody said it's freezing a little. Maybe it was freezing on your end, but no,
Okay.
I was just
But it's
thinking.
just
So.
something about, I have never been in a situation where when another beautiful woman walks in, I
Right.
feel like I've shrunk.
Right.
I've never been in another situation where I feel uncomfortable because another beautiful presence has entered the room. And I never have understood that thought process at
Yeah.
all, because I like being around it. And there's so many times, and my grandmother would say this forever. She goes, if anyone ever pays you a compliment, that always say to them, thank you, but so that
Mm-hmm.
you know it's your radiance that you're seeing through me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Think
to
about
me,
it.
if somebody else, if
We're
you
mirroring each other. Go ahead.
right, if you're walking in a room, if somebody else walks in a room and you feel like your light is dim, to me, that's your insecurity. That is not that other person's issue. That's you
Okay.
allowing that, right?
There's people in the room that's not even with us any longer, Creole, and y'all are so deep in y'all phones. I'm feeling, look, Lizelle, I'm
Uh huh.
feeling ignored.
You know,
No, I'm responding
someone
to a message.
someone that I truly love is hurting. And
I'm not in
so
my
I'm just
I'm
talking
not
to them
I'm
as
not in my
I'm
phone. I'm
listening.
eating.
Your true love is what?
I said someone that I love is hurting. So I'm just kind of
Oh,
counseling them on my other device.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just
No, I
basically,
was being funny. That's all. No,
Right.
do
no,
not
you
stop what
good.
you're doing.
The
It's
I'm
okay.
feeling ignored comes from something else we experienced the other night
Oh
with
God.
somebody else.
We
We
do
were
insiders too. I'm here for it.
yeah, so we were on a live that it's a little room my little brother runs.
Okay.
And this lady came in. Now when people come in the room, sometimes you don't see everybody that comes in the room.
Yeah.
She got so upset that nobody said hi to her. I've come into people's room before and they haven't said
Yeah.
hi. That does not bother me at
Right.
all. Sometimes I like to just be able to come in and listen. Like, why do I
Mm-hmm.
have to? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it was so weird. When I tell you she was so upset. So then
Yeah.
he let her come up and she just went on this tyrant about being ignored and she has her room. Then she broke down her whole resume about what she does in life. But I don't want to. What did she say, Tawanda? Something.
She goes,
I don't
I
want.
don't want
I
to
don't want
garner
any
any attention.
attention, right? And I don't
I
want
don't want
any
to garner any
accolades
attention.
for
I
what
don't want
I
any
do.
accolades because
But then
I
went
have to
into
be
this
up at
whole thing.
4:30 in the morning to deliver express packages and make sure that you guys get your mail. And not only that, I feed the homeless and I bring blankets, I bring food. And there's this one homeless lady out there that looked just like my mother. And I told her, I'm going to take you home. And she told me, no, I'm not coming with you. So all I do now is I bring her blankets and I bring her there and I pray for her and I pray for everybody. So I don't need any accolades. I don't need anything. And by the way, I was in the military. I'm still in the military part time
Do
now.
you see
I'm
how this conversation would go? You see how Tawanda's talking? Go
She
ahead.
who
You
who,
see
who
what
live was that?
loving TikTok, my little brother. Love
Did
and
y'all pull him
TikTok.
out? Did y'all put her out?
Yeah, did no, but somebody was talking to her, responded back to her, try to respond back to her nicely. And
We spoke to you
child,
earlier, Spackavella. We tried to get you to come up here. You said you was busy.
I'm so hurt nobody spoke to me, laugh out loud. What yes, so it was like
I turn a
you
fool,
see
bro.
how Tawanda just did that whole she came up there and did this whole rant.
And I mean, it
She would
was
have got put out.
repetitive over and
Wow.
over. It was like,
Mm. Yeah,
It
she
was
battling some
yes,
demons.
yes, yes, for real.
And
yeah.
For
that's why I journal. That's because a person can do something innocent, but it can trigger you. And you don't know when you're on your last trigger. So you can explode at any moment the more you hold
Yeah.
stuff like that in.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure looking back, she was like, damn, why did I do that?
No,
Like,
I'm not that ain't that's not what I'm giving. I don't think so. I don't
you
think
don't think
so. No, no. I
She
think
don't
she
get no grace on that one because
yeah.
so?
there was
I
something
really
else going on.
going on. I really think she thought that that was okay to come into
Mm-hmm.
somebody's stranger's
And it's
room
not.
and be like, y'all ignored me. Like, what?
And some
Miss,
people
I
just
don't
aren't
even know
comfortable.
you.
Some people
Like,
aren't
what?
comfortable talking to people they don't know. Like when I came in, I kind of feel the room first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shy
Yes,
naturally,
yes,
so
yes.
I kind of feel the room first, and then I'll be like, okay, if they start talking to me, cool. That's just like how I am, and it's no ill will, but that's just how I've always been.
I don't know how you can
I'm
be
signing
shy
off,
the way
y'all.
that smile radiates.
That
That's
wasn't
like
shy what she
doggone
was doing. That wasn't shy at all.
Yeah, I'm signing
no.
off, y'all. I'll talk to y'all
All
later.
right, you know what? I'm
All
with you
right,
on that one
Pops,
too. I'm
love
about to
you.
Yeah.
drive down myself.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
pretty
is
soon I
one
think we all gonna
o'clock.
be dropping down.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
But
y'all.
it
All
was
right,
a
Black.
pleasure
It was so
talking to
nice
you
Yep.
meeting
Talk to you in a
you.
few
guys.
minutes.
I cannot
Orlando,
wait to see you guys again.
Miss
Thank you.
We
Creole, Miss
should be live
Creole, Miss
tomorrow. If you guys
Creole.
aren't busy, y'all more than welcome to commune with us and converse with us. You
What
might
you
get a
said?
poem
When?
or two. We might be live tomorrow, huh, Mama?
Okay.
Yeah, we go live every day. You know that.
Yeah. So you guys are more than welcome. There's room in the tribe. Y'all more
Yep.
than welcome.
Come through. Pull up.
All right. All right.
I love
Y'all
y'all.
All
leaving?
right. Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
say good
I'm gonna
night.
go
Yeah.
talk to Black. So
Who
Yeah.
is?
She
Who
said
leaving?
it's boo loving time.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
Look at her. Look how she's smiling. Look. I love the way Creole
I
starts
talked to
smiling.
my little boo already, so I'm
All
good.
right.
You
I'm gonna
got
get
boo
me a
too?
boo. Where Woo
Yes, you
go?
are.
Doggone it!
I know.
All
My
This is
right,
mama.
my
ridiculous.
honeys. Good night.
They
I
gonna be
love
like,
you
Good
"Woo,
night.
your
all.
mama's so cute."
Good
Huh?
night,
yeah.
Huh?
Splackavelli.
I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all
You
Have
have
a
a
too,
good
good
buddy.
Okay,
night.
take
one.
care.
I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye,
All right.
beauty
Okay.
queen.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Woo,
So
wait a
who's
minute.
there?
Listen,
LaSalle left too?
Listen,
What LaSalle go for?
so did you leave us again? I told them I'm having issues with this hang up thing.
Just leaving, ain't tell nobody
Just didn't even say nothing, just left.
nothing.
Oh God. All right, mamas. Well, I'm gonna head out myself.
Yeah, it's been a long
Yes,
night.
I did.
We all,
You need
you
to
know
send me
what?
your YouTube link because I didn't know you put it on YouTube.
My YouTube is on my bio too. It's
Can you just send it to me?
yeah, I can. I can.
Thank you. You don't know how to work this thing?
Let me see, girl. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, excuse me.
Let me see. Let me see. Y'all are a mess.
That was fun. That was
It's always
fun.
fun.
Oh,
Sip and chat. Yeah, girl. Ain't nobody looking at. Let me see. Nobody. Share messages. I'm gonna be watching. Okay, I just see to your phone.
okay.
first one, then you gotta just go back and just look at all the rest of them. But it's 9
Okay.
hours.
Woo!
I try to eliminate. What I do is I download them and I try to go in and take some of the excess stuff that I'm doing out and just focus on what we're doing, so it won't be. But it was 9 hours.
Woo! And I didn't even know. I did not even know. I had no
Yeah,
clue.
yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be that long either. Yeah, y'all got blessed tonight, baby. Y'all got more
Look, that
coins than
little
I
piece,
did,
huh?
and I'm the host. Y'all got way more coins than I did, and I'm the
You
host.
got the likes. I don't know how that works. I don't even pay that any attention because you can't see yours.
No, you can't see mine,
Mm-mm. But
but
that little piece that you put on your page had me dying. It's like you cut the essence out just perfectly. Like what the heck?
I,
We
I
was
I I put that part because I knew it was what Lovely said. That was
you giving me Tourette's.
it was what Lovely said that was hilarious. Cause she was like, this does not make sense. But he had so many funny bites. I wasn't gonna put the one when he told me I talked to, which I sure wasn't putting that up there. Now
Wait a
I
minute.
know what to do and what not to do.
Look, did you see his face the whole time he was staring it up? He was like this.
Yeah, he's a troublemaker.
I love it though. And I
He's a
was like,
troublemaker.
don't let him mess with you. Did you go on his page? Because you can see what his essence about it on the page.
I didn't go on his page. I haven't been on his
I
page.
said, go on the page. You can see what his essence is about. He's a real cool dude.
He's
That's
a
it.
player. He's a
So what?
big ass flirt.
Oh, gotta go.
Oh,
I
you?
gotta go. Yeah,
Okay.
I do. Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right, guys. It was nice. Don't forget, guys. Y'all, time goes up an hour in an hour. So, thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'll see you guys again another day. All right. Take care. Bye.